Nice.
We
Hey,
are
we're
live.
on. Oh, man.
Everything happened that is supposed to happen.
Indeed.
The
Hot
Twitch,
dog.
the Twitch gods are in our favor this night. Well, welcome back, guys. After dang near a 3-month break,
Just shy,
we
yeah.
are back at it again with session 45 of Adventures in Emathan. So. We'll go through our usual routine here, which will start us off with some character introductions. And I can just see Max is begging to go first. So, Max, why don't you tell us about your character?
Yes, my name's Max. I play Kogaan Dremnaufinstrunmah. Remembered how to say it. And he's a gold dragonborn rune knight fighter, which we've reflavored the rune knight to be dragon themed rather than giant themed. And supposed to say something, a little blurb about my class or character or something, but I haven't really thought about it. So
That's okay. You introduced your character. It's been a little
yeah,
while. That's
in a little while.
we'll take
But
you off the hook there. And yeah, Egan.
Yeah, I did my homework. I'm a good student.
somebody's good.
Yeah.
Nerd.
Douglan, well, I'm Egan and I play Doug McKayne. I am Oath of the Protector Paladin level 8. And one of his, it's not a new spell. It's been around forever, but I just started using it because I like it. Wrathful Smite. Famous concentration. You cast the spell as a bonus action, and within a minute, if you hit another character, basically they take 1d6 psychic damage. In addition, if they fail a save, they become frightened, which is a really cool effect to put on somebody. Gives you all sorts of pluses and whatnot. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Wrathful Smite, people. Give it a try. But I'm just happy to be back.
Well, I got something I can say about my character.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any magic weapons, so whenever we fight creatures that are immune or resistant to normal attacks, the fight goes south real quick.
Yeah. True that. We're definitely going to have to work on that within the campaign. The next thing we usually talk about is discussion around the rules. If anything came up, we talked a little bit about this before we went on the air, and the question came up. This was around your horn of blasting and how it can deafen people. And the question was, can you cast the spell when you're deafened? So I did a little reading on that. There's actually nothing specific in the rules around it. So there's nothing in the deafened condition. So it's generally accepted that rules as written would allow a character to cast the spell when deafened. And the thought process there is understanding that the character has practiced the verbal component of that spell to the extent that they don't need to hear it to get it correct. That's the general logic that most people sounds like lots of tables use it as a table rule that you cannot cast spell. They use deafened as a condition to stop spell casters if a table so decides to do that. All right, that takes us into our session recap. And for any good session recap, we need some music. Boys, have you missed the music?
I have. Absolutely.
All right, getting into our session recap. So as the last session began, it was early afternoon on the 16th day of the second Trigon of Elok's influence. The party, along with Maggie, Dragana, and Barlor, were all seated in the common room. Dragana had produced a map of the area around the Githyanki stronghold in Easterly and was reviewing the details. The tension in the room between Douglan, Maggie, and Barlor was palpable. Dragana told the party that she had a Vanguard agent named Addie Windspire who had been watching the Githyanki stronghold in Easterly. Dragana had arranged for Addie to meet the party in Tanaka the nearest village to the stronghold. With the map and the instructions on connecting with Addy, the party departed Bellbroke Keep and headed back to Tea and Char Winery. Along the way, Douglan and Maggie discussed her pending marriage to Commander Barlor. Douglan gave Maggie his blessing. Oh, that's so nice of you, Douglan.
I thought so.
After a short visit with family, the party departed for Easterly in the Stargazer. The crew put the skyship down just outside of the village, and the party headed out to look for Addy. She was waiting at the Dusty Raven Inn as Dragana said she would. The party departed for the Githyanki stronghold at once, hoping to use the cover of darkness in their favor. Arriving at the entrance to the stronghold at sundown, the party encountered 2 Githyanki warriors and 4 Iron Cobra constructs. The Githyanki were dispatched quickly, but the Iron Cobra proved much more difficult as their iron bodies resisted many of the party's attack efforts. As the last of the Iron Cobra fell, the party rested before continuing into the stronghold. Inside, the party immediately encountered 2 more Githyanki warriors. They were quickly taken care of, and the party began to search the complex. In the next chamber, much to their surprise, the party found General Variamok Vith locked in a prison cell. The general told the party that the Githyanthor army had been defeated. The few that remained were scattered across the between. The general asked that the party search the nearby office and meeting room. The search provided the information that the general was looking for. The Githyanki were beginning to use new portals to move more freely around the between. This would allow them to move between the portals that access Emathan more easily. This was not good news, as it would allow them to move their armies quickly from one location in Emathan to another. As today's session begins, it is late evening on the 19th day of the second Trigon of Elok's influence. The party continues to search the Githyanki stronghold, looking for the portal so they can destroy it as was requested by High Commander Dragana Skyshield. Alrighty, now a few additions here that in my prep I realized we hadn't really dealt with. So just before in the last session, you guys were in the Kingdom of Evandor, and one thing that we forgot to deal with was the potential war between Evandor and Wilhorn. That is obviously information that you would have discussed with your family, Douglan, while you were there. So here is what was relayed to you during your conversations while you were in Tea and Char Winery.
I was probably too drunk that night because we partied for the wedding,
Yeah,
rehearsal.
for the wedding. Yeah, absolutely. King and Queen Evandor spoke to the people of Evandor about how they were abducted by agents of King Wilhorn, taken into captivity, and replaced with doppelgangers in an attempt to drive the kingdom into anarchy. Although the kingdom of Evandor declaring war upon the kingdom of Wilhorn at first seemed the only course of action, the king and queen have opted to instead call an emergency gathering of the Protected Lands Council, asking for all of the kingdoms of the Protected Lands to join forces against the kingdom of Wilhorn. The council will meet in the city of Alagon on the first day of the third Trigon of Elok's influence. The king and queen have made it clear to the people of Evandor that if all of the other kingdoms will not join with them in punishing King Wilhorn, the kingdom of Evandor will no longer consider itself part of the protected lands.
Damn. Going full on Alberta up in here.
Dude.
Absolutely.
I thought it was Ontario that wanted out.
No.
Or Quebec, sorry.
Used to be
Alberta.
Quebec. Now it's
Yeah.
Well,
fucking-
Quebec, now
Anyways,
Alberta.
we won't get into it.
All right. There were two scrolls that you encountered that I just wanted to review with you again because there was some vital information in both of them, just so you won't have forgotten from the last session. The first one was found in the office that General Verimok wanted searched, and it said, "Greetings, Colonel Sasath. On behalf of myself and Scarlet Whisper, we would like to begin by thanking you for taking the time to meet with us. We are both surprised and pleased at how well established you were here in Easterly. We had been led to believe you would require some assistance. That is clearly not the case. As per our discussion, I will look into the individual who has been asking questions about the Dooms and the Githyanki in Thesan. I believe I know who it is. It would be my pleasure to take care of him for you. He will make a nice meal for one of my children. I will report back once this matter has been dealt with." And that note was signed Onyx. And then in the meeting room, a second scroll was found, and it says, "Colonel Sasath, things did not go as well in Lilion as we had hoped. The Doom Wizard Vigard Icebranch was able to seal off the Order of the Gates portal, but could not secure the Dragonborn woman or her staff. Midnight Jackal has assured me that this is merely a setback and that both will be secured soon. I am pleased that the installation of the new portal is complete and working as promised. Before the end of the year, we should have all of the new portals in place. Our alliance with the Dooms is proving to be every bit as advantageous as the true God had promised. I look forward to seeing you in Quamadoth along with the other colonels. The new portal will make your trip much easier than the others." And that was signed General Decomath Zedru. So again, I just wanted to go through those because some important information in those two scrolls. And just before the session started there, I showed you we now have a map of Easterly that is available. Any questions, clarifications, any of that good stuff before we get into it tonight?
How long until the council meeting in Allegan?
You are, let's see here. So it is currently the 19th day of the second Trigon. They are meeting on the first day of the third Trigon. So there are 40 days in each Trigon. So that puts us at 21 days, 22 days.
Yep. Is it 10-day weeks in this world?
10-day weeks in this world. Yep.
I get to use the word hence.
Ooh, hence.
21 days hence.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, for those watching at home, last episode you should watch for an absolute masterclass in Fantasy Grounds navigation. Holy moly, we were just like we could not get anything to work. It was riveting. It really was. So if you guys want to watch.
Hey, some days you're the hammer and some days you're the nail. So.
Yep, we were the nail.
Okay, you guys both have the map up, I believe.
Yes.
All right, you have just finished searching the office, and General Verimok turns to the group after completing his part of the search. And he says, we must make haste and clear this entire facility before we take any further action. There is much information that I must relay to you about what I have found since we were last together.
Douglan feels the need to salute because this guy's got his general voice on.
Got his general voice going.
Had we come from where Addie is?
Yeah, Addie's kind of taking up the rear there, making sure nobody sneaks up on you.
I know.
Easy now,
It's a family
Addie.
show. Good Lord.
All right. Well, mayhaps I will open this door right here then. Right below me.
No. Oh, no. Do it.
Yeah.
All right, Kogaan, about 10 feet or so, you see another door. The general behind you, you hear the general say, that door will enter into their barracks area. If there are any left here, they are likely in there.
Ooh.
Hey. Do we have any lingering effects? I don't think so. I don't think we had any.
You're a bit resourced drained from the battle with the Iron Cobras. Not from a hit point standpoint, but just from all of your sort of special abilities. But I think hit point wise, you were still in pretty good shape. You guys healed yourselves up pretty good.
We did have a short rest in between, I think.
Yeah,
and
after the battle.
Yeah. I definitely get some things back on a short rest, which is nice. Yeah. My runes.
But yeah, I will follow the Monsieur Kogaan.
All right, we doing this? We're just gonna open this door and go for it?
We're putting on our exterminator hat.
All right. I'll open this door. I clicked on it.
Alrighty.
Dare you.
Charge in, shield up. Music.
Wow, right to it, Kogaan. I see. Just no foreplay.
Hey, no fooling around here. You got to get
narrow
the job
hallways.
done.
Just straight up D&D, raw.
Right. You immediately see in front of you, seated at the table, is one Gith. And off to Kogan's left, seated at a chair, is a second Gith. Both who are rising to meet your charge. All right, let's roll some initiative.
Hot diggity dog.
I know how to do that.
Are you sure, though? Like, are you sure? Oh, nice, Douglan. Welcome back.
Please roll for Hunter.
Although you never really want Douglan going first.
What? Why not?
Because he's better absorbing.
But you're going to stab this guy across the length of the table. It's going to be sweet.
I have reach.
Exactly.
I'm going to run, climb up his tail, jump over Kogaan.
I do this. I like duck down onto one knee and put my shield over my head so you can run and like jump off of it. And...
It's like
okay, Douglan, you have initiative. What are you up to?
It's a good question. I don't have any cantrips. All right. Okay. I'm gonna say that Kogaan went in, said something to the effect of. Yeah. All right. So I will boop 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 boop. Right there.
You're not entering the room. You're just running up behind him.
Well, because I can't see you have fog of war, which is very inconvenient, I might add.
I see. Get in here.
And then I can go, that would be 10, and then it's difficult terrain through a character. Are you large?
I'm not large.
Not yet.
Okay. So we can, like...
Yep. You can get by him.
Okay. I definitely go tip to tip when I go by him.
Excellent.
Of course you do.
I think Douglan's got a little bit of bard in him somewhere.
I still don't think you understand Dragon Anatomy.
Dragon Anatomy.
Said it before.
Oh shit, there's another
We
one
haven't
over
talked.
there. Alright. I am going to, because I can reach him, I'm going to take a couple of whacks at this guy here. Am I targeting him? Where am I? Yeah, okay.
The menu has changed again, it looks like. The combat actions page.
Yeah,
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
a little bit.
Some icons. But if you hit the gear, you can expand on your ability still and pick stuff. But
There we go.
nice.
Nice first swing of getting back together. Successful. That's got to
Started
count
off
for something.
Yeah.
I have a question real quick, and yeah, let me just roll the damage. But my question is this. I am only showing I have 2 spell slots taken and all my other spell slots.
Yeah, that could be. Yep.
All right. All right, then. I don't like Gith. I don't like them at all. But let's see if we can just start with some regular damage here. Okay. Second attack. Oh, I was teetering on a 20. Damn it. Okay, so I whacked him. I think I used most of my movement. And then instead of, what do you call it, bonus action for the 3rd hit, I'm going to go into a defensive stance. Oh, no. I'm putting my shield up. My apologies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The new shield.
And
You just see this
shield.
thing kind of sink like right in front of me. Where is it? Animate shield.
Trying to
Where
see
are you?
around it from now on.
I don't know if we made a thing for it, or if I just go to inventory and put a shield on.
Is that the last part of your move there?
Yeah, because I went 10, difficult terrain. I mean, I have 5 left. I might move forward 1, but I'm trying to find my animated shield icon, and I don't have it.
Okay. Well, we'll let you
Under
work on
items.
that, and we'll continue on.
Oh, there we go. All right. Equipped. Guess
Are you
it's
going to
already
move
on.
that last little bit, or is that it for you?
Yeah.
All right. That takes us to Anu.
Nice.
Who has...
Guess there's no room for him to fly in here.
Nope. He's got enough movement to just get in behind you there, Kogaan, ready for whatever you're going to do next.
Gotcha.
All right. General Verimok is going to dash. He is going to go...
Oh, nice. A second door.
And, yeah, he dashed to get to there. So he just kind of appears through this hallway that was just to the east of you. All
Cool.
right. Our first Gith warrior is going to jump up and attack Douglan.
If you could go back one, sorry, I'll use my reaction.
I'll get back to
Sentinel.
remembering those things.
I know.
Alarm Master Sentinel.
Yes.
Yes. So he's gonna stay put right there.
Nice. Nicely done.
Mm.
All right, well, he can't really attack anybody here, so that's it for...
Yeah.
which is exactly the point.
Yeah, this trying to keep people away. He's like, eh.
So Addy also takes the dash, following the general through the second entrance.
Cool.
All right, we... Another Gith.
Son.
All right, comes running from the back room. Can't quite get to anybody. He was dashing. He is quite dashing. He was also dashing. And that takes us to Kogaan. Kogaan, so we now have 3. You hear another Gith down that hallway that this one, at least one other Gith. These 3 would not appear to be all that are on their way towards you.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I will jump over the table or run up
Yeah.
along it.
Nice.
Be next to this guy. Maybe I'll go here again.
Okay, if you're gonna jump over the table, let's get a athletics check just to make sure you don't go ass over tea kettle.
Sounds good. Skills. Athletics.
Or an acrobatics, sorry, is what I meant to say. Acrobatics.
Oh, acrobatics.
There's a
Make sure
little
you
thing
keep
of butter.
your balance as you're running over the table.
Yeah, be careful. There's butter on the table. Uh-oh.
Oh shit!
You
Big.
step on the butter.
All right,
Oh.
I'm gonna say you land where you land, but you are prone.
Okay, can I use the other half of my movement to stand up?
You
then?
you can.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not going to have any big effect at the end of the day.
Nobody saw that.
But
In
your
this
your
situation.
movement is gone
Yeah,
if you were planning
Could have been
to
bad
use.
though. Yeah. Oh yeah,
any
no
further.
problem. All right. Nobody saw that, right? Nobody. Okay, we're good.
I meant to do that.
All right, buddy.
You got all sorts of food all over you right now.
Good target. Githyanki 5. Whip out my flail. Start attacking.
Your super magical flail.
It's. Ooh yeah. Crack.
Wow, nice crack.
Attack number 2. I'm just keeping it simple for now until I understand all
Oh,
the.
what is this?
He's doing damage.
I must have forgot that plug-in that gives you guys all the shitty rolls.
Yeah, right.
Let me see if I can fire that back up.
All right, that'll be my turn.
Alrighty.
Very graceful, Kogaan.
Our
That's on the prize, Douglan.
Githyanki 18 takes a couple of attacks against the general. All right, let's
We
see
just
a little.
healed him up.
First attack against the general. And it is a hit.
No.
Ooh,
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh, the general is not looking good. Second
Okay,
attack against the general. Also hits.
Oof.
Bye-bye.
The
Oh.
general is still on his feet, but he took a couple of nasty gashes from that attack. And running in from stage right.
No. Or Gith. Shit. We only had a fireball.
All right. He did dash and used all of his movement to get to that spot. And that takes us to the top of the order, Douglan.
Didn't Hanu didn't get a turn? Or
He did.
Oh, he did. Okay.
He moved
to everyone.
to get to where.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we are done. We gotta do something here, people.
Hey, there's a Gith over there. It's almost dead. Hit him.
I'm gonna drop a little bit on him.
Nice.
Oh my god.
No, not nice. 1, 1, and 4.
I mean, nice from my standpoint.
Yeah.
Huh?
Hey Justin, it's the right time to join. We just TPK'd.
Yeah, you almost did more damage with the back of your halberd than you did the front.
Well, I still have my bonus attack. Oh boy, this guy is. Where's number 5? He's heavy. Looks pretty bad. Whatever. Let's do it. Okay. I'm gonna move back right there.
Alrighty.
Anu, fire time.
Alright. Anu. I gotta remember.
I think doesn't he have a fire cone breath?
Yep.
Yep. He does.
If he goes right where the fifth, right.
Exhales a
Edge of
cone
the-
of fire in a 15-foot cone.
I thought we had an extra tab for like. Maybe it's in the log. What was the thing before where we were able to? I was able to bring up Anu's stats or something.
I think it would be in your cohorts.
Yeah, no more
that's right.
cohorts tab.
No?
Or is it on the main?
Maybe that plugin isn't working right now. So
Okay, no problem.
it's one I'll have to check out. All right. Hanu is going to. So kind of envision he jumps his front
Props up on the
paws up
table.
on it
Yeah.
and blasts his cone of fire. I'm not sure. I'm gonna say he aims it at to hit 5 and 43.
Cool.
It's the safest 2 bets.
Is it a 30-foot cone?
It's only a 15.
Oh, it's small right now because he's
Yeah.
E. Okay.
Because he's just small. Yeah.
Yeah.
The dragon exhales fire in a 15-foot cone. Each creature in the area must make a DC 13 saving throw, taking 4d10 fire damage on a fail.
That's...
All right. Get a couple of saves in place. First save on Gith Warrior 5. He fails.
Nice.
Second save on 43.
Yes.
Nice.
All right, Hanu.
Great job,
Okay,
Hanu.
now I gotta target both these guys.
Yeah. Or... Not bad.
It only
I'm
did
still up.
5.
Shit.
I just
Holy-
give 18 points of damage to
Yeah,
the other guy.
to the other guy as well. I think because I dropped him on top of the one guy, I should have just.
Oh
dropped
yeah,
him.
that's
Yeah.
probably why.
Out of practice, out of practice. Okay, 43 gets 18 as well. Okay. So Hanu jumps up, front paws on the table, blasts his fire, and burns, charcoals the two of them nicely. Which takes us to the general, who is going to take a couple of silver greatsword swings at Githyanki 18 himself.
I mean, listen, if he does die, we got silver weapons. I'm just saying.
Cool. Yes.
First swing is a hit.
Ooh. Oh, God, these guys hit hard.
Second attack. They do hit hard.
There we
Is
go.
also a hit. The general is going tit for tat with this guy.
Oh, nice.
That guy does not look well. That takes us to Githyanki Warrior 5, who is going to attack Kogaan. First attack. It's a miss. Second attack. Is also a miss. Nicely defended, Kogaan.
Ping pong. Off the shield.
All right. Takes us to Addie.
Yeah, kick some
Ooh.
butt.
She is going to sneak through beside the general, keeping him between her and Mr. Githyanki Knight 18, and she launches an arrow at Githyanki Knight 43. She does get a multi-attack, so it'll be 2 shots from her bow.
Nice.
First shot
Not 20.
misses. Second shot. Come on, Addie.
You got this.
Yeah!
So close.
A hit.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
pathetic. All right, that takes us to Githyanki Knight 43, who takes offense to that and moves in to attack Addie. First swing.
Oh.
That's gonna hurt. Second attack on Addie. Also a hit. Ooh, big ones in there. Yeah, Addie took quite a whooping from that Githyanki.
46 damage. Cool, cool.
All right, Kogaan.
Okay. I think it's time to bonus action Bigify.
AKA Bigify.
Bigify. Readjust here.
All right.
And I will do my first attack against Githyanki Warrior 5 to start with.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. And he gets the Dragon's Might additional damage.
That guy's bye-bye. Oh.
Almost.
Still on his feet.
And then I think I'm going to take my second attack against Githyanki 38. And if I hit, I'm going to put the Pine Fire Rune onto that. Let's see here. Whoops, that's the wrong guy, but 27 hits. You gotta clear the target a second here. This guy? Okay, so what are we doing here? We're doing extra 2d6 fire damage. That's that. And then rolling the damage. Not bad. And then he's got to make the strength saving throw. Fuck. Ate
I
it.
won.
Well, there goes the fire rune. Okay, cool. He's not locked down.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
I know.
You've had pretty good success with that one.
You know what? In this dire situation, I'm going to action surge. So I'll take another swing at Yankee 5. Just get him out of here. Sweet. Technically, Dragon's Might down. Nice. And then second attack back at the other guy. Whoosh. Roll. What is that? Okay, cool. Straight damage. And that's bonus action and action surge and all my stuff. So
Awesome.
that'll be that for now.
All right, so Githyanki 5 gets a club to the head that drops him to the ground permanently.
Yep.
There's a little bit of brain matter sitting on the end of your weapon.
Tasty.
For good measure. All right, that takes us to Githyanki Warrior 18, who is going to take another couple swings at the general.
Okay.
For swing. He misses. The general fends it away. Second swing.
Okay. I'm going to use my reaction to invoke Runic Shield to try to save the general there. So it's to re-roll the attack.
Nice. Nicely
My
done.
last Runic Shield, so hopefully pays off.
All right, second attack, part 2. Oh, nicely done. Nicely done. The general has a deja vu, but the second time he fends it off.
Oh my god.
Nicely done. Very nicely done. That undoubtedly saved the general right there. I don't know you that itsy bitsy tiny little bit of red he has left.
Oh my god.
Does not mean he's in good shape. All right, Githyanki Warrior 38 will attack Kogaan, swinging furiously with his silver sword, his silver great sword. First attack.
Doesn't look so great to me.
All right, hit.
Oof.
All right, so as you feel the pain of his weapon, you also feel the psychic pain cutting through your brain. Just another great day as an adventurer.
My meager mind.
Second attack. Ugh. You pull yourself together and fend off the second attack. Nicely done, Kogaan.
Thank you.
Back to the top of the order. Douglan.
Kick some ass.
There.
Oh yeah.
Wow, look at him just jumping in.
Everything I can do is close range, and I put myself out of range. It was very frustrating. All right, but I am going to untarget that guy, and I'm going to target Githyanki 18. And I am going to, let's see.
Smig it.
Yeah, if I hit, yeah. Take it
I
first.
believe in you, Douglan.
Yeah, let's hope. All right, I'm going to put a second level smite on it.
Oh, nice. Smitey, smite, smite. Pretty good. Pretty good.
I mean, I gotta use all these resources to get 22. Those guys are just their normal.
I know.
It is what it is, though. It's all good. All right.
Oh, would you like me to bring in some goblins to fight?
No, that would kill us, Rich.
and you don't want your story to be you were killed by goblins.
Yeah, exactly. We do not want that. Okay. I am. Let's see. I'm going to use a bonus action to cast. I'm going to cast Sanctuary on the general.
Okay.
So let me.
You
pop
tell him
that
you
up.
cast Sanctuary on him so he knows what the deal is.
Yeah, yeah. So he's going to yell out, General, I know your instincts are to get into the fight, but we need you around. So let me drop that on him.
Pick a turn to heal.
Yeah, so basically anybody that tries to attack him has to do a DC 15 wisdom or they lose the attack.
Okay.
And it lasts for a minute, so I am concentrating on that. But at least now I'm in the thick of things, so everybody has the aura, if you could put that on them, or I can actually.
Yeah, you should have the ability to do that.
Yeah. Aura
They have
here.
to. They have to
Oh.
attack another target, but if nothing's in range, they lose the attack. I think.
Sure. I can read it again. I don't remember.
I think that's
that.
how it works. But
Got it. She's got it, and so does.
either way, it's still awesome.
Yeah, you tell me how that works, and I'll pretend I knew that.
All right. I think everybody's got the save there. Okay. And then
Awesome.
just to let you know, I have range within everybody who doesn't attack me. I have a reaction. So,
Okay. Well, you
but,
get
yeah.
an initial reaction.
yeah. Thank you. Yes.
All right.
Not unlimited.
Yeah. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, that's it for you, Doug.
Yes, sir.
Anu.
Did he get his fire back? Did he get his fire back?
He did not.
Okay, Hadu.
Maybe we can find some growth hormone for you so you can become adult size sooner.
He is taking great offense at this beast attacking the pretty young lady
Good call.
and moves in to attack. He's got a... all he's got at this point in his young life is a bite attack.
Just a bite.
Beyond his breath weapons.
No Maltese yet. He's still
So
young.
he is going to try and tear a chunk out
Yeah.
of
Go
Githyanki
for the
43.
throat. Critical.
He hits.
Good rolls to make. Good.
Come on, buddy. Nice.
Respectable damage. Respectable.
Ooh, that is nice.
He takes a nice chunk out of our Githyanki friend. Which takes us to the general.
Drink a potion.
He doesn't have very much since he
Fuck your
was.
sanctuary. Attacks again.
So
He can.
in Sanctuary, there's nothing he can do, right? He has to just defend
If he
himself.
attacks, if
He
attacks,
loses Sanctuary.
He loses sanctuary.
Okay.
And that can take the form of a shove.
He
or-
is still pretty beaten up, and for maybe the first time in his life, listens to someone.
I mean, he can take the.
So he's going to
That might be
take the
best.
doge action.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That's even extra good.
Yeah.
And I goes to Addie. Okay, Addie is going to drop her bow and draw her short sword because of the closeness she has to Mr. Githyanki 43. And her first attack, she only gets her multi-attack with her bow. So
Yep. Curses.
she
It's a
hits
hit,
him.
Take it.
It's a magic bow of amazingness.
Ah,
Oh,
come
Addie,
on.
you gotta get it together, girl.
Yeah, just with your shoulder, right? Not all the elbow. You gotta.
Not from the
Lean into
wrist.
it.
Don't swing
Yeah.
it from the wrist. All right, that's it for Addie. The Githyanki 43 did not notice she hit him. Which will take us to Githyanki 43, who's become very interested in the fact that a gold dragon is attacking him.
Fuck you, buddy.
He's
First,
doing okay,
first
right?
attack against Hanu.
I'm gonna hold off Kogaan. Sorry, I'm trying to protect the two really damaged ones.
Hanu avoids the first swing.
I can't remember what his AC is. 17, I think. Actually, pretty good.
Oof.
Oh, but he is hit by the second, slashing the young dragon and tearing psychic magic through his brain. The poor guy.
You hear like a puppy whine.
Oof. Okay. Yeah. Oh no, I still don't have my reaction yet. Fuck.
All right, Kogaan.
There you
Okay.
go.
Young Hanu took a wallop.
Yeah. I will continue to crack this Githyanki 38 across the skull with my massive flail.
All right.
And let's see here. Oosh. Whiffa. Attack number 2. There we go. Get the Dragon's Might bonus on there. And, heck, I'll use my bonus action to second wind.
A little patch up.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Alrighty, that's my turn.
All right. Githyanki 18. Now he's got to roll or do you roll it or?
No,
You can probably
yeah.
drop a save on him. That's probably
Yeah.
a save in your
Yeah,
spell.
you probably have a save there you can drop on him to see if.
Okay, it's not correct. I gotta fix it. I don't know why.
I mean, it doesn't really affect me. You just roll a wisdom roll for him.
No, I know, but it's not the right.
No, I mean Colin can just.
Yeah,
roll
I
it.
can just roll a wisdom saving throw.
'Cause it's not going
Yeah,
to
it's
affect
a-
anything regardless.
It should be a DC 15.
Just 1 second. Changed some of these icons. I'm trying to.
I know.
Okay, there it is. Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DC what?
15. Looking good. Yes.
14. So that means he cannot attack, right?
He can't. Well,
You
okay.
have to choose a new target or lose the attack.
Yeah.
Now, can he move as part of this choosing a new target?
Doesn't say anything about not moving.
Yeah.
Because if he moves, I mean, the general could get an attack of opportunity if he wants to ruin his sanctuary. But
Right. So I don't. This is a nuance because I don't know. Like, if he's committed and like couldn't, can he then turn and try, because I don't.
Okay.
He doesn't have reach.
Here's the thing, though. He's not making the attack yet. He's deciding if he's gonna make an attack.
Yeah,
The sanctuary affects him,
it's
right?
messing with
Okay.
his head and his who he wants to target, I
Yeah.
guess, right?
Yeah. So he'd have to look around for another target.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say he's gonna move in and attack Addy.
Okay. So I will use my reaction.
Oh yeah, prevent him from moving. Oh no, you can't. He's already within your range. But you can still
Well,
get
yeah. Again, if I were at 15, he came into 10, then I
Yeah.
could have stopped
Yeah.
him. So, but
But you can't take
He
a
gets his attack off
reaction
first,
attack.
though.
he has to attack first, and then my reaction will be the Sentinel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good. Let me.
Dangerous.
All right, his first
Come on.
attack against Addy.
Come on, Addy.
Come on, Addy.
Live.
Duck.
Your portrait is cool.
Bob and weave.
Oh.
First one swings over her head. Second attack.
Wait, let me do mine, because once
Oh,
he.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
His
That-
first
that
attack.
Might
engages
kill
it,
him.
yeah.
You might kill him. That's why. Oh, it's a hit. It's a hit.
You know what? I'm gonna drop another second level.
Yeah, baby. Just do it.
Oh, yeah.
We're going all in.
Timing's everything. All in.
All in.
Throw the
baby.
Cadillac at him.
I still have one left, but hey, I'm gonna use it on this dude.
Nice. That's pretty damn good.
Nice timing.
Not my Addy.
Nice timing.
So satisfying.
His second
the glow
attack. Nicely
is gone.
done.
Yeah. All right.
He appears
Douglan's
back in the
kicking
between,
himself.
swinging his sword.
Yeah.
How's that work?
All right. That felt good. Douglan was like kicking himself. Like, what am I doing back here? Get your ass in the fight.
All right.
Sentinel is great. I gotta use Sentinel someday.
Githyanki Warrior 38 continues its swings against Kogaan.
You bring it.
First swing with his silvered greatsword. Misses. Kogaan deflects it away. Second swing. Ooh! That pause just
Oh, we
for
got
a
adamantine. We got
nanosecond.
adamantine armor, so
Yeah,
when,
but-
That's
Feel
true.
bad.
That's true.
yeah, it's not
Yeah.
as bad for us. Yeah.
Two misses, both
Yeah.
deflecting away his swings.
Oof.
All right, back to the top of the order there, Dougie.
Douglan, you are great.
Let me. I'm gonna keep. You're doing okay. Kogaan.
I'm excellent.
All right. I'm gonna go 43 here, and I'm all out of juice, so I'm just gonna plug away. All right. Oh, jeez. Hey, every hit point counts. I felt a shitty roll coming. Ay, ay, ay.
A mosquito bite and a
Yes.
whiff. Ah, there you go.
Nice. Max damage. Take it.
Hey, we'll
Yeah.
take 7. All right, yeah, I'm staying right there. I think I'm gonna yell though to the general that what do you call it? If you want to break it, you can. I feel a little better about the control of the battlefield.
Hey, it worked. It worked really well.
Yeah, he was gonna
And
go down.
he was
and
gonna go
we had
down
2
for
left.
sure.
Yeah,
You caused it to
yeah,
target someone else,
Change.
and then you killed
Yeah.
the person.
yeah. No, it worked perfectly. I was really happy about that.
All
The
right.
nice thing about where you position yourself though is you could sentinel on any 3 of them.
That's why I went there.
Pretty
Yeah,
amazing.
and as I said, I was like, last round I was so pissed because I'm like, what am I doing over here? Like, I gotta get in the middle. That's my job.
All right. Hanu is going to take another bite attack.
Yeah. He didn't get his breath weapon back.
No.
Not that it matters right now because Douglan's for sure right there.
I
Go
would've
ahead,
told him
roast
to go
him.
ahead. Yeah, I would have said go ahead and do it.
All right. Bite attack against 43.
All right. Way to go, buddy.
Come on, big money. Nicely done. Nicely done. Oh yeah, that one hurts. That one hurts.
Here. Clamp on there.
The general rejoins the fray, taking a swing at 43.
So I'll take away the sanctuary. There we go.
First swing. Oh, misses. Second swing. Come on, general. There we go.
Do that grown-up Gith damage.
The grown-up Gith damage. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, General.
All these bloody piles on the floor, just Gith blood oozing all over the place.
Just pooling under your feet. Which takes us to Addie. Addie's going to pick up her bow.
Yeah.
Good idea.
And she's going to move 2, 3, and take a shot. No, I think right there is probably her. Actually, makes sense.
Little clear path, yeah.
That's as clear. There's a really big Kogaan in the way there.
Yeah.
She'll take a shot with her longbow.
2 shots?
2 shots with her longbow, indeed. First shot.
Nice.
It hits. Yes. Come on, Addie. This is your time to shine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my
Not with that. Not with that. Come on.
2 ones
Second
in a row.
shot. I think she's gotten ones 3 times. She misses with her second shot. It shatters on the stone wall behind the Gith. Kogaan.
All right, smashy, smashy. Keep it simple. Stay consistent. And that's pretty
You
consistent.
flailed with your flail.
Good. End of turn.
Damn. Damn. All right. Well, I guess Mr. Gith 38 gets to take another round swinging at you.
You accidentally skipped him.
Yep. But it's okay.
Oh, why did it skip him? Let's just
He's
skip.
given up on the fight, of course.
Okay, we're back. We're back to Mr. 38. All right, first swing. Come on, Kogaan, get those defensive skills out.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, no problem.
First one is a
So
miss.
well, that engaged it, so I'll send no because it was my turn.
Okay.
Nice.
Take it. I will take it. Chipping away. Chipping away.
No.
Second attack.
Like
Nicely done, Kogaan.
in the middle of the attacks, he's just like, sharp pain in his back behind him. Douglan slashes him.
Okay, Douglan.
I'm gonna move here and wail away.
Wail away, wail away, wail away.
Look at you
Nice.
guys. Oh, I need to accept that. There.
Sweet. Yes.
Oh, nice. Now the attacks are coming.
Come on, baby. One more.
Oh, nicely done. No additional critical, but critical damage.
Yeah. Oh, that's really
Oh,
good.
nice.
Hey, did a decent amount of damage
Yeah.
there, right? Yeah.
That
for
guy's
him.
taking
I
a
mean, he's
beating
not-
now.
Hunter, sick him.
Come on, buddy.
All right. Anu moves in for a bite attack.
Come on.
Douglan's gonna scream out,
Oh.
General, do we
Yeah,
want
get
one
him all,
alive?
Kill them
Hanu,
all.
You
Kill 'em
rolled
all.
the same number as me, Hanu. We got 4.
He's following your example.
Yeah.
So cute.
Are we supposed to bite the wall, Master?
All right, the general.
We're just converges on this guy.
Yeah, join the party, buddy.
He's just
It's
gonna
a
get
ninja.
two big overhead slashes against this fella.
And he's got stuff like skin hanging off and
Come
blood
on, four
everywhere.
again.
Dude.
Colin, turn off the program.
Yeah. Do you mind?
It was on a time delay. All right, come on. There we go.
There we go.
Kill him.
I rolled 2 4s. Hanu rolled a 4.
Oh, I love that sound.
The general just slices him down to the middle of his chest, and he flops to the floor.
Cool. Well, that was terrifying and thrilling at the same time.
That was a bit intense. I assume none of these Gith have silver weapons or magical weapons.
Silver's not magical.
No, they have their sword, their silver great swords, but they are not magical in and of themselves. It is the bonding with the Gith that creates that psychic damage. Anyone else using it wouldn't get that same magical slashing psychic ability.
Would Douglan know like silver does work though on some undead?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's still a silver greatsword. A silver greatsword.
I might grab one just to have
on hand.
Yeah, in case.
Cool.
General,
Alright.
all due respect, you look like shite. You want to take a minute?
Out of curiosity, General, do you think that that's the last of the Gith in this place? Because we're really tapped out at this point.
How many have you encountered?
What was it, 2 or 3 back there before?
Well, up top there was 4. 2.
Was it 4?
2.
It
2
was
and then
2.
the snakes.
2.
Then
Oh, and then 2 more inside.
yeah. And then these
And then
4.
we found the general, and then these 4.
These 3. 3, sorry.
No, there was 4.
4.
Hanu's on one of the corpses.
There was 8 then? You have encountered 8?
Yes,
Yes.
I think so.
It is my understanding that that is the complement at any given time in this stronghold.
All right, great. Then I will give you some healing rod heals.
I also still have all my lay on hand, so if we need more.
Great.
Oh.
2 1s, cool.
Yeah.
And Hanu, of course. You get some healing too.
Addy too.
Ah, yeah, max healing.
Oh, you can tell who Kogaan likes, right?
Yeah.
Addy,
Addy,
you're
come
a
over
nice
here.
girl. I have one more, but I risk destroying the rod if we.
No. I got a lot of healing, so I'm gonna give 20 to Addy, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Because it'll be.
You want me
Very
just to
much.
put it on her?
Yeah,
there?
because otherwise it does the whole thing.
Yeah.
I'll take it off.
I can take 20 off of Addie's damage. She's looking much better.
And then the general, how's he looking?
Shitty.
Yeah.
He's not great. He's looking pretty rough.
Well, we could either take a short rest or how many do I have left? I have 5 potions of healing left. So I can give him another one, top him off a little bit. And then we keep moving. Maybe it's better to just, get to it and search.
Yeah. Search and get out of here.
Yeah. So I'll give him one more potion. Let me see. I think I even have that as an action. There we go.
Oh, nice. That's
Take it.
respectable. All right. The general turns back to Addie and says, "Please keep a lookout while I speak to the others."
Yeah, we can't have a woman hearing this conversation.
Yes, we are very patriarchal here.
So Addie moves back into
Go Trump.
the meeting room, or close to the meeting room, so she can kind of hear all the hallways around. And
Yes, General.
What's on your mind, General? Dramatic pause.
Voice
Yeah.
modulator.
Or the DM accidentally closed his notes. One
Oh.
of two scenarios could have just transpired.
Let's go for dramatic pause. The general
The general's
rubs his chin.
He's just a low blood level, so he's just like fainting a little bit, like standing there, like
He's like,
he's not
spitting
showing
out
it, but
blood.
he's actually unconscious already.
he's going full Biden right now.
Just the
Jesus Christ!
Where am I?
Jesus.
all right. The general the general goes over to the table there that's in the room where the food is and actually starts to eat. I'm sorry, but I have not eaten in a long time.
Oh, of course. Sorry, we should have given you some food rations before. That's very rude of us.
You did tell us to clean the thing out, so just saying.
There is much I need to update you on as to that has happened since we were last together. During my time here in this stronghold, the Colonel Sasath, she imprisoned me here to keep the fact that I am still alive hidden from General Decomath. I do believe that the Colonel assumed that I would spend the rest of my life as her prisoner, and she enjoyed torturing me with the Githyanki's plans, which she reminded me regularly that the Githyanthor would no longer be able to stop. This will now work very much against her. It appears now that all of the Gith clans have been defeated, and those Gith that remain are scattered across the Between. The Githyanki have more or less taken control of the 7 strongholds that hold the portals that connect the Between to Emathan. But this has come at a significant cost in Githyanki lives. The remaining Githyanki, who still number a few thousand, are scattered across the 7 strongholds. It appears that there is now an elven woman named Midnight Jackal that has arrived in the Between as a representative of the Dooms. It is my understanding that this has sealed the alliance between the two. She has taken up residence with General Decomath in the Black Mire stronghold. The general uses this stronghold as the Githyanki headquarters.
Black Mire.
The Githyanki consider the portals in the wilds, the protected lands, Easterly, and Black Mire as their strategic positions when the time comes to join the Dooms in the fight for control of Emathan. As such, the bulk of the Githyanki who remain reside there. Under the guidance of a Doom wizard named Vigar Icebranch, Githyanki wizards are now replacing the traditional portals in the wilds, the protected lands, Easterly and Blackmire, with portals that are interconnected between the 4 locations. The new portals are complete in Easterly and Blackmire, with work on the other 2 to be completed before the end of the year. The connection linking the Between and the Protected Lands portal was broken when the gate was damaged. It will need to be re-established before that new portal can be completed.
All right. Douglan, isn't Blackmire where Onyx is supposed to be?
Sure.
I think that's...
I don't recall, but possibly.
What the party would know is that Onyx is a black elf.
Yeah.
And the black elves are from Blackmire.
Blackmire, yeah.
Yeah.
So there could be even more allies there. Or maybe not. Maybe it's an enemy, but an enemy of our enemy is a friend. I can't remember.
After stuffing his face a little more with some more food and drinking some of the water and that's there, the general continues on, saying, although the surviving Githyanki clan members still number a few thousand, all of the surviving members of the defeated Gith clans would likely number at least that many or more. When the Githyanki turned on Newell, the Gith clans did not trust each other and took their fight to the Githyanki alone. The Githyanki had been counting on this and focused their attacks on destroying one clan at a time. I believe that I can reunite the clans against the Githyanki. If all of the clans will join, and additional support can be found in the vanguard, the Githyanki could be defeated.
Ooh.
There is a portal located west of the Shattered Lands that has been stuck partially open since the last gathering. It is my belief that chaotic magic from the Shattered Lands affects it. It could be used for us to gain access to the Between. The Githyanthor have a hideout a few days' journey from that stronghold. I believe that if we can get to the hideout, that there will be Githyanthor there that can help me to unite all of the Gith clans against the Githyanki.
On the other side.
Yes.
Okay. So, we should probably talk to Dragana with the general about getting the vanguard involved with this. And then, so general, you think that probably right now the best strategy is to obviously unite the clans and then use them to help prevent the creation or repair of the other two portals? To start with, at least?
It is, yes. So I am asking the two of you to help me get back into the Between using the portal on the western slopes of the Shattered Lands. This will allow me an opportunity to reunite all of the remaining Gith against the Githyanki. I do believe that we should leave these new portals intact, as we will be able to use them against the Githyanki when our time comes to attack. If we can take one of the strongholds, we can then use that portal to move to the other four quickly and effectively, being able to use it against them in an attack.
And be able to also teleport vanguard soldiers with them and stuff like that. Okay. Yes, very good.
Now, Kogaan, you have one of the ingredients, whether you realize it or not, that we need to access the portal.
Oh.
The amulet, the metal amulet that you took from the office, is a key to the portals.
Ooh.
Let's just deal with that. before I
Amulet
continue.
of the Vanguard Captain?
Nope.
No.
So right
That's our
at
symbol.
the bottom of your
The dragon's bony talon hanging from a plain leather necklace?
identified. You will now see you before you had an unidentified thing in there.
Oh, amulet key to get stronghold portal in East. It says it's right on it. That's not very
It
smart of
literally
them.
says it. It literally says.
Until I just clicked the button, it didn't say that.
You
The
finally looked
amulet
down.
is an unusually heavy ball, metal ball of unknown metal, about the size of a human fist. The amulet is connected to a foot-long chain that allows it to be worn around the neck. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
So the general continues. The
Did you want
wearer
this one?
of this amulet is able to open the door to enter into the portal room. When you get into the portal room, you must know a secret word in order to keep a stone golem from attacking you.
Oh, more golems. Gosh. Okay.
The Githyanki have taken to using these constructs to shore up their losses in manpower. That is,
Yes, Lord.
you should expect to see more of them.
They're very effective. It's very annoying.
When you get to the portal, you take the amulet off and you hold the metal ball, which will turn into a key. The key can be used to determine which of the 4 portals you can access. Currently, only 2 of them are working.
Okay.
I do not believe that we should attack this portal. We will take the key, use it when the time is right, but we need all of the portals working when our time comes to attack.
So just leave this place then. Did that? I can't remember her name right now, but the one who captured you here. Does she?
Colonel Sasath.
Yes, Sassat. Does she keep you here? Like, does she come back here often?
She comes daily to gloat about
Okay.
the Githyanki's
So,
plans. This
she
is
will
why I
obviously-
know what I do.
Obviously, find you missing and her men destroyed. So they will probably be on guard of something, right? Because now
Indeed, but it will take us some time to get our plan into place. By then, hopefully, they will assume I simply escaped and I'm in hiding in Emathan.
Okay. Well, we have an airship. So where would you like to go first?
Well, when you are ready, we need to go to the portal.
Straight away.
Now, you had mentioned earlier that you thought you may know who the person in one of the note that was in the office was, and you wanted to look into that. If we need to take time, it is on our way in Thesan.
Was that about the jackal?
Nope. When you guys first read the note, both of you thought, is that Nightingale?
Oh yeah, that's right.
The one they think is asking around.
The one that's
Yeah.
the one that's
Yeah.
stirring up trouble about the Dooms and the Githyanki
right,
yeah.
and Thesan.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were gonna stop by the college and talk to the head.
Well, you guys, you were going to go to Thesan and see if indeed
Yeah.
it is
Okay.
Nightingale.
Cool.
And also, I wouldn't mind talking, if it is him, to plant some rumors that a certain Githyan Thor is hiding out, and we can just pick a random destination.
Ooh, divert.
Yeah, let's start spreading some rumors, get them off the trail. Because if they think that he's stuck here in Emathan, they're not going to think he can get back to the in-between. So we can use their network just to start spreading some lies here and there.
Cool. First things first, though, we have to find out if it really is Nightingale.
Oh, for sure. Yes. Because even if it is, we wouldn't know. That lad's got 20 different faces.
Cool.
So after somewhat stuffing his face for the last few minutes as he's been talking, Um,
I'm like
the
food
the general is getting a little bit of his color back. He's got some fluid, some food in him. He comes over to the two of you, and he puts his hands on your shoulders, and he says, "Gentlemen, Emathan has a great battle ahead of it.
Oh, we know.
For this battle to be won, Emathan will need great heroes. Within our Githyanki culture, our Gith culture, for a hero to be great, they must possess a great weapon. I believe that the two of you will be those heroes. When a Githyanthor young becomes an adult, the time comes for them to earn their bonded silver sword. A sword that is connected to them physically and mentally for life. To receive their sword, they enter one of several sacred caves of the Gith people inside the Between. Inside this cave, the young adult meets a spirit that puts them through a test that they can never speak of. If they pass the test, they receive their sword. If they fail the test, they do not. All Githyanthor receive a silvered sword because it is the weapon of our people. It is my belief that if you pass the test, you will receive the weapon that best suits you. In exchange for helping me get to the Gith hideout in the Between, I will take you to one of the caves to see if you can receive a great weapon.
I am very humbled, General. That is truly very gracious of you. I believe that Douglan for sure is worthy of such a thing. I hope that I too am as well, will pass your trials. But we need these things.
As I said, for a hero to be great, they must possess a great weapon.
Wow. Okay. Well, the sun is very close to here, I think. So, should we hurry there, Douglan? I can't remember where the airship is in relation to us right now.
The airship is in Tanaka, which is a day's travel from where you are.
Okay.
Because you guys left kind of early morning, traveled through the day, got to the Gith portal in the dark. Right. And the skyship is just outside of town, kind of staying hidden, because you didn't want to draw a bunch of attention to yourselves when you went to town.
So we could start, like, marching for a bit, and then...
you'd have to rest for the night.
Yeah,
because it is, you'd have to find... Presumably, you'd want to find somewhere to hunker down for the night, which you just happen to have somebody with you that will know a perfect spot.
Yeah, Addie.
She said she spends all her time out here.
Yeah. Sweet. And we can message them with a sending stone in the meantime, too.
Yep.
Get them heading over. We had a sending stone, too, back to General...
Dragana?
Well.
Yeah. So you have a sending stone to Dragana, you have a sending stone to Murfitz.
So we can send her a message too, be like, mission accomplished. We have the general. Addie is also still safe. We're kicking ass, kind of thing.
Yeah. We're kicking ass. Well, actually, mission is not accomplished. Your mission was to destroy the stronghold and the... So, I mean, it will require some explanation.
Yeah. We can explain, like, rescued high-value target, plans for portal need to change. We'll explain, kind of things. That sort of message.
You also can relay to Addie, and Addie can take time to get that to Dragana, because she has a sending stone with Dragana as well.
Sure.
All right, gents, it's 9:30. Why don't we take ourselves a little break?
Woo! This is sick. So glad.
And we'll continue on. So we will be right back.
Sweet. Indeed.
All right,
Indeed.
we're back live and kicking.
Whoa.
Excellent. I hadn't used live and kicking yet, so I'm glad I got to use that.
Kicking and
Yay.
stomping and slamming.
Okay, I dumped a lot on you there just before the break. Any clarifications in what I?
Where exactly are the two that are currently functional for the enemy, and the two that need?
He said the two that are currently functional are in Easterly and Blackmire.
Like if we use the Githyanki map of Emathan, is
Yep.
that the better? Okay, Githyanki map of Emathan. So Blackmire's down in the south,
Yep. So just below Easterly is Blackmire. So there's
right?
one there.
That big dot there, and then
Yep.
the other one
The one is in Easterly.
Oh, okay. So those two.
Those
so
two
just
are yeah. They're working on the one in the wilds.
Which is the top left.
So
No.
you guys have been to where the
That's the
portal,
lake.
where the
Yeah.
old portal would be or would have been in Easterly, that compound.
Mhm.
And then he said that the fourth one will be in the protected lands,
Right.
but the connection between Emathan and the Between was broken when that portal was destroyed during the battle.
Okay.
But they do intend to reestablish it, which is obviously of great concern for Douglan.
And then we have really, well, we know that the one that was at the Tianchar was destroyed, right?
So
Thanks
that's
to
the
a
one.
certain
That's the
lieutenant.
one in the protected lands that they're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, that needs to get okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the one
That was that
they're
big
working
fight.
to reestablish it.
When you were an NPC back in those days.
Right.
Yeah,
And then these other three that are along the outskirts, like we don't really have any info on those ones then.
all that the general knew is that the Gith have taken control of all of the portals, but
Yep.
that the bulk of their people are at those 4 locations.
And these 4 are special because they can use them to teleport
They're
between. Like
That's what they're working on. So they're
Whereas the other
working
ones are just
on
more like-
replacing the portals, so they can actually a single portal could reach
Right.
any of the other 3.
Right. The other ones are just like from that side to this side
Correct.
kind of idea at that location.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's a wizard from the Dooms called, was it Vigar Ice Branch?
Yeah, sounds very powerful.
Definitely.
Yeah. So the other 3 that are in Emathan are still, and they don't have any plans. They're just the traditional from the Between to Emathan connection.
Cool. Yeah.
The one that he wants to get to is the one that's just west of the Shattered Lands. You'll see there's a dot just west on the mountain range there. Because the magical energy from the Shattered Lands has somehow stuck that portal partially open. So you should be able to use it to get into the Between.
Gotcha. And then from there, he's got to march around though to all.
Yeah, I mean it's going to take some time to find and rally all of the other Gith, the Gith clans.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, and presumably you guys are out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Back. All right, so
go set up camp.
You guys make your way out of the Gith stronghold here. Addie does indeed have a little hideout not far away that she uses, that you guys are able to hold up in through the night. So I will run a long rest.
Yes.
Excellent.
Everybody's able to rest and refresh and get themselves back in order. Okay, my Fantasy Grounds was thinking for a second.
Ooh.
Okay, did it run the long rest there?
Yep. Sure did on my end.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. All right, very good.
Okay, so you make your way out of the stronghold after a night hiding out. You make your way. Addie shows you guys back. She actually takes you right back to the ship because you guys have no reason to go back to the town,
Mhm.
and you arrive back on the Stargazer.
Sweet.
Um, the crew has just basically been hiding out in the agreed to area. They said they didn't encounter anything for the couple of days that you were gone.
Excellent.
It is evening again now the next day because it is pretty much a full day of travel to get back. And it would be now it would be now the evening of the 20th, and you are back on board the Stargazer and Captain Murfitz. So, where are we off to?
We
Well, yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Douglan.
Well, first, Captain, we have a new guest. If you could find him some quarters, get him up.
Well,
Uh,
if there's lots of rooms, only the two of you now, so we'll be good.
but we've got Addie too, right? Or
Nope,
no? She's
nope.
gonna stay.
Addie is going to
Okay.
continue watching over the stronghold as she had in the past. Um, I would assume through the night, you discussed the message that you
Yeah.
wanted her to take time to relay to
Hmm.
Dragana
Yeah. I
around
also,
the reason not why you didn't destroy the portals and yada yada. So,
mhm.
so she'll be
Yeah.
up
I
to
mean,
speed.
unfortunately, Murfitz is gonna see clearly that this is a Gith, but I'm wondering if maybe we could just use another name. Because if the crew goes on leave and oh, we got a general on board, we don't want to loose lips type of thing. So maybe pull Captain Murfitz aside and just say, just let's keep this on the down low. Okay. He's very important, but we can't let it be known that, he's on this ship. Um, the other thing is if I could talk to General Verimak as well, uh, I would love to ask if there's any defense against those headache migraine swords of his clan folk that seems to cut right between my ears.
Thankfully, there is not.
Oh,
Well, eventually, if I pass, if we get there. But okay, yeah, I would just be curious though, just if he's rested up, if he has any advice for how to deal with them, since he's been fighting them his whole life. That's all.
I
With
know a good way,
with
Douglan.
with the Githyanki,
Hmm.
Just don't get hit.
don't get hit.
Yeah, that's great advice. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
The the Gith that have the bond with their sword are able to strike harder with pain that hits both physically and mentally. Not
Mm-hmm.
all Gith have this ability,
Hmm.
but the stronger of the Gith fighters do. Um, there is nothing that can protect one against this strike. Defense in this case is your best option.
Hmm.
Oh,
Is there any way to disconnect that bond?
The only way to disconnect the bond between a Gith and his silver greatsword is death.
Understood.
General, while you were captive, did you hear anyone mention the name Ordite?
I did not, but they often speak of the greater god.
Hmm, the greater god.
Do you know
Hopefully.
what that is?
I do not, but I will be very interested to find out, as it seems that whoever this greater god is, it is the one that convinced the Githyanki to turn on Newell.
Sounds very Ordite thing to do.
Master of deception.
In a way, Douglan, I think this might be good because if they are, connected with Ordite, then the things we do to them ultimately also hinders Ordite. And then,
Seems too much of a coincidence.
Okay, great. Well, should we head to Thessan?
Murfitz is on it.
Okay, we shall head to Thessan.
If I could ask a couple more things of the general there.
Yeah, absolutely.
While we're traveling.
While you're traveling along.
General, I know that the Githyanki have sort of like it's their culture to try to take over, right? They've been doing that for some time.
Actually, Douglan, it is not. The Gith people, the various clans of the Gith, served Newell as what one might call his angels in the world of Emathan for centuries. Whatever the Githyanki were convinced of, they turned on Newell, and some of the angelic properties that Newell gave us were taken away. And what was left is this fight amongst our people. But as I mentioned before, the Githyanki were smart in understanding that this betrayal of the Githyanki of Newell left all of the Gith clans on shore who still believed in the cause. And we have not always been this warring race that you see now. For a very long time, we were Newell's helpers in all things.
So this conquest is something recent. Their, let's just say, extermination of the other clans to control, and now branching out into Emathan.
Indeed. Initially, the other Gith clans simply wanted to take control of the Githyanki and stop them from turning away from Newell. But as years and years of battle continued, we lost our way as well.
Interesting.
It's a very sad story.
It seems to be guided by this.
Kogaan, it
greater
is
god.
one that I hope we can eventually rewrite. If we can destroy the Githyanki, I believe in my heart that we can return to Newell's service.
Like destroy the Githyanki as a... Oh, so you mean like eradicate all the people who have turned away from Newell? Okay. Maybe some of them... What if there's some of them like, change their mind and they're like, I made a mistake. I'll go back to Newell, Can I be forgiven?
Like an ex-girlfriend, right? I mean, sometimes you make mistakes and you gotta go back.
That will be seen.
Okay, yeah. It's not for me to say. It's your people. But, forgiveness sometimes is a very powerful thing. Instead of like, needlessly murdering thousands of people. I'm just, maybe they're all brainwashed. I don't know.
It is possible that not all of the Githyanki people believe in this cause. I do agree with you. When we have had the opportunity to take out the leadership they follow, that will come to be.
Yeah.
General, did you ever see any humans at these strongholds while you were captive? Any of the dooms? Which I assume that's what they'd be.
I personally did not see any of these. I have heard two human names associated with the Githyanki as of lately. The first was a Lacey Whitfield.
Ah, yes.
She entered into the Between during the battle at Tianchar Winery. She was the messenger that paved the way for additional Doom and Githyanki communications.
That was my next question. If you'd ever heard of or seen any humans battling in the in-between, on the Between.
Not yet. Just this Lacey Whitfield and Midnight Jackal, as she calls herself.
Okay. I can't remember. Is Perida? Oh, she's back at the Mages College, right? Or is she with us? I can't remember.
No, we left her in Windrest, right?
In Windrest?
Farida is in Windrest with
the staff.
with Obadiah and the staff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
She's basically hiding out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the
Obviously, they need the stuff still for some of this portal stuff. So
that's what the message says, that they're still trying to acquire the Dragonborn woman and her staff.
It would be worth, after Tassan, maybe just paying another visit there, just to warn them of what we have discovered. Don't you think, Douglan?
Yeah.
So that they are even more on guard.
If we only had a book that you could write into, and then the other person could write in and see.
Back in the day.
Yeah, but we don't have that.
No.
Nor a person that knows how to do that. Because.
Just because.
Just because.
Okay. Okay, cool. Let's on I'm good to go to the center.
All right. The trip is only 3 hours long. So you arrive basically in the dead of night. The ship's crew, as they often do for port towns, they circled out into the ocean, put the ship down, and then sail, onto the ocean, sailed into the harbor for Thassan, and it is now early morning in Thassan. The crew, they got that little boat they launched to get you guys ashore all the time, and you are now on the docks in the city of Thassan. So now, just a little bit about Easterly and so from a sort of a climate geography, I sort of envision this area of Emathan sort of like Turkey. It's sort of a dry, but does get summer and winters, very hot summers, very cold winters. There's not a lot of big forest in Easterly, so a lot of the buildings utilize clay to build, is minimizing the amount of wood, building a lot of stuff with clay. They spend a lot of time building into the rock sides themselves, again, to reduce the amount of building materials that are required. You guys, Douglan would know this. Thassan is, so it's one of the 7 capital cities of Easterly. Thassan is renowned for its craftspeople. So the region is really well known for producing products that are shipped all over Emathan. So a lot of big, rich, powerful merchants in Thassan. And yeah, just a little bit about San as you're entering in there. So think a little bit sort of Middle Eastern flavor to San. Another thing about Easterly that you guys would also know, or again, I don't think Kogaan would know as much because you haven't, but
No.
Douglan, you would know this. Easterly manages magic. So in order to be a part of magic, it's like you have to be accepted into magic. You go through training with the magic schools, and
Highly organized.
Yeah, it's very organized. Not just anybody can dabble in magic in Easterly. It is, like if you dabble in magic, it's an offense. You will be hunted down and thrown in prison, sort of thing. So, it's not that magic is not a part of Easterly, but it is not as free as it is in the rest of Emathan.
Would Nightingale have ever talked about starting his magical journey as a bard in this sort of situation, or
so he didn't start his journey as a bard until he was taken to the protected lands.
He was more thief here.
He was just a thief here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he got himself in trouble, and a penumbra actually rescued him and took him to the protected lands, and that's where he began his journey as a bard.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah. I know what Douglan's gonna do. He's gonna, if we go to an inn, he's gonna ask for Braffus Balfour.
Is that one of the identities?
One of them,
yes. Yeah. And what was I? A eunuch named... Oh, God, I forgot.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I think that wasn't that you. You were Braffus Belford.
I was Braffus Belford.
He was Jesper's Penniless.
Jasper's Penniless. There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. So it is early morning in Thesan. The city is already very active, and you are on the hunt for Nightingale.
Panu, I think probably this is a very large, busy place, so maybe you should stay on the ship today. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and it's just the two of you. I think, you know,
General
doesn't want to parade around a gift.
The general doesn't want to be seen in town either, right?
No. In fact, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, just the two of you are traveling into Thesan to try and track down Nightingale.
Yep.
I can't remember. Sorry, one more clarification. In the letter that we read, where we suspected this, was there a name that was used in that letter, or was it just as someone seems to be doing?
Someone has been talking. The letter just says. Actually, I'll go back and get the exact wording for you here.
Yeah, because we also wouldn't mind running into the midnight
as per our
jackal.
discussion, I will look into the individual who has been asking questions about the Dooms and the Githyanki in Thesan.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Basically, if it's not Nightingale, then we really have no idea how to track this person down. So
No.
it's just a hunch. Okay.
He never shared. No, he never shared with me any penumbra. He probably would have gotten kicked out. Yeah, like leave this type of symbol. I think he's just gonna. I think we should just go to a big inn, you know, make ourselves like get a room or something like that, and ask for Jasper's Penniless, and see if that doesn't start. You know,
we could spend like a couple of days here just trying to ask around and find out if someone been performing here too. We could maybe check performances.
If there's a theater also,
anything like that, just do some real recon for a few days if it takes that long, maybe.
All right. So you are you're making your way to various taverns and inns, asking questions. If anyone and who is it you're looking? Are you looking for Jesper's Penniless? Are you looking for Nightingale? What are you?
Well, I don't want to say Nightingale out loud.
Okay.
I because Nightingale was kind of his name that went around.
It was not one of his aliases. It was the name he kind of ran with. Yes.
Yeah, but whereas Jasper's Penniless,
Yeah.
he knows Douglan would know that, right? Without giving away that you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He also had, what was his other name where he was
Cody Fairbanks.
Cody Fairbanks. Yeah. Maybe you can ask for Cody Fairbanks.
Yeah, we could ask for both.
You could ask for both.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Because if he's doing an important mission, he's not going to use his own.
No, he's going to use an alias
hard
for
code
sure.
name. He's going to be in disguise and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Mid-afternoon, you arrive at another Thesan tavern. This one is called the Ugly Horse. Now, one of the things you're finding about the Thesan taverns and that, smoking is as big a part of their taverns as drinking. So, like, you'll go to a tavern and you will order a drink and a pouch of a certain tobacco. And all the tables in the taverns are very low. You sit on cushions on the floor. They drink out of little glasses and smoke these big ornate pipes. So every one of these taverns you walk into, when you open the door, like, tobacco smoke just wafts out of the place. You gotta almost look underneath the smoke. In some of them, it's so thick. You make your way up to the bar. There is a skinny-looking human man there who sees the two of you walking up, and he says, "Good day, gentlemen. My name is Uli. Welcome to the Ugly Horse."
Pleasure to meet you. By the way, I looked under his bio. He was Braphus Belfour. The eunuch was Jasper's Penniless. He wrote it down. Anyway, so yeah. Yes, good man. Did we know? Is this an inn or just a?
This is a tavern.
Got it. Okay.
Yep.
Well, no. My partner here. I think you want milk, right? Does I recall?
No, but if you have goat's milk, that would be amazing. Otherwise, juice or something.
I can do you a goat's milk for sure.
Yes, it's been so long. Nowhere has goat's milk.
Steak and ale.
As he's so Kogaan, goat's milk is very plentiful in Easterly, so you'll like Easterly.
Sweet.
And what is it that brings the two of you into our fine city?
Oh,
Well-
we're looking for some friends of ours. And they might be in the city. That's kind of one of their places. One of them is an entertainer, and so we're just asking around, seeing if anyone's heard of them or seen them and stuff. So, and I give the name.
You have come to the right place. Uli knows everything that happens here in Thesan. You need to know anything, Uli find it out for you.
Great.
Well, we also have some business here. We're supposed to meet Braphus Belfour. Has he checked in here, or do you know?
That's one of our friends.
Yeah, he's a merchant here doing business, and we're to meet with him.
This Braphus you speak of, could he be a theater person?
Yes, entertainer. Yeah.
Well, I think he enjoys the theater. Yes,
What do you say name again for me?
Braphus Belfour?
Braphus, I do believe Uli knows. He is he is the director of a show.
Oh, nice.
You're putting your throat through a lot tonight.
It is great. It's great.
Great. Well, where is this show being shown?
It is at it's at the Pinnacle Hall. Very nice place. Beautiful theater.
Great.
Well, thank you. How
I
much
see
for
the show
drinks?
myself. It is called Are We All Doomed?
Oh, very dramatic. Right in line with Belfour's
Oh,
type of.
it was such a good show. It is musical. They sing. Very comical, very laugh story. So there are these bad guys. They are called the Glooms, and they are conspiring with a group called the Githyanki. They are going to take over Emathan. But there is a brave group of adventurers fighting against them. Let's see, they are called Nightingale and Dougie and Lafferby and Mandis and Grogan. He get big. Yeah, they are the heroes who will defeat the Glooms.
That sounds like it's.
Good show. You should see.
Yeah, almost maybe inspired by true events.
That's what they say.
Yeah, very cool. Great.
Amazing.
Well, we'll go check this out. Thank you for the drinks.
Yeah,
much do we owe ya?
you pay for them before you go.
Of
Yeah.
course. I'm going
Would
to
you-
also flip him an extra gold.
Okay.
I will give him 500 copper pieces.
Oh, Jesus. Counting them out one by one.
What
So
I
much
do with
copper.
all this copper?
I don't know. That's 5 gold pieces worth of copper.
Yes, I take. It's very good.
I fish it out of my bag of holding.
You just keep pouring more. All the people start turning. You're just piling more and more copper on.
501 pieces.
Nice.
There you go.
Uli very happy with that.
Everyone needs
Well,
small change sometimes, right? You don't have to go to a bank and get small
Oh,
change.
Uli love this. Very good. Very good.
Very good.
Thank you. Enjoy the show.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Could you direct us to the pinnacle?
He gives you directions to the pinnacle, which isn't too far away. Maybe just a 10-minute walk away from where you are.
This is very exciting, Douglas.
Indeed. The one thing about Nightingale is that he stays subtle, doesn't he?
Hiding in plain sight. I think he said that before.
Yep. No, that's the way to do it. Yeah, let's go.
Okay, great.
Head on a swivel for Douglan, because there's other people looking for him, and we don't, we kind of stand out a little bit. Dragonborn, maybe Douglan not as much, but he's got a gigantic halberd and
Yeah, or big armor and stuff like that.
yeah. So definitely, Westerners here standing out. So he's going to be, scoping around and seeing if there's anybody following him. In fact, I think he's going to go out and he's going to turn and look back at the inn tavern entrance to see if anybody kind of came out.
Nobody came out after you guys, and you. I mean, while you were there, they were all tied up into their own very loud conversations. You're quickly picking up that all the people in Thisan are very loud.
There you go. All right.
Cool.
All right.
The pinnacle.
As per Uli's instruction, you do find the Pinnacle Hall, the Pinnacle Hall Theater. It's mid-afternoon now. The shows aren't until tonight, but the box office is open in the front.
Great. Hi there. I introduced myself to the ticket patron.
How can I help you?
Yes, we are friends, old-time friends of the director here, Balfour, and we were hoping that maybe we could see him and have a little visit.
Remind me again, is it Braffus Belfer?
Oh, Braff.
Yeah. Braffus Belfour.
Yeah,
B-R-A-F-F-A-S-S.
I couldn't remember which
yeah.
was the first and which is the last. I can remember it was Belfour Braffus or Braffus Belfour. Braffus. She goes, Yes, I could get him for you. Just a moment.
Ooh, thank you. Okay,
She disappears in the back. And a few minutes later, did Kogaan ever meet Raphis? I don't think he ever did.
Yep, I think we did because I think.
We had to go back to the
Oh
theater.
no, it was Cody Fairbanks. I only did.
It was Cody.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I was. I don't think you met, because that was the one you were using when you guys went to Vargas the first time.
For the Black Dragons.
By the way, I would have recommended to this. It was a lady that was up front.
Yeah.
Just let him know that Jasper's Penniless is looking for him.
I will do that. I will be right back. A few moments later, the young lady appears back in the ticket window, and she says, Raphis will meet you over at the side door.
Great, thank you. Get to the side door, I guess.
The door is open, and standing before you is Raphis Belfour himself. He kind of looks the two of you over and says, Jesper, you look terrible.
Nice.
Come here, you son of a bitch. And he gives him a big bear hug.
Now, we have to keep the illusion alive, so I am Brafford here, so please follow me, gentlemen.
Follow him.
Douglan's just chuckling.
Nightingale takes you to his office, closing the door. Then he gives you a big bear hug.
Aw.
Nightingale, you are a sight for sore eyes, lad.
Well, I have quite missed the two of you, actually. But, what brings you here?
We explained everything that's happened since you left.
Montage.
Oh,
Cups
my
of tea later, everything.
Yeah, most importantly is a warning, lad.
You have been quite busy indeed, then.
Very.
Well, I too, as you can see, have been a little bit busy. So, when I did get back to the city of Elegon, the Penumbras put me to task here in Thessan to try and determine what is going on with Onyx and this group referred to, if you remember, as the Darkness. Now,
Metal band?
so things have been going just nicely. They've proceeded very well. A cat and mouse game is developing between the Penumbras and the Darkness. All of the actors here with me are Penumbras, so we are quite ready for anything that should be launched against us. My only ask at this point is, please do not interfere, as I have good reason to believe that our investigation might lead to a deeper understanding of who the Prophet's Inner Circle are.
Ooh, that's very good.
Yes.
I promise you that once we do complete our investigation, I will update you on what has happened.
Excellent. I'll warn him about the letter that we found in the stronghold.
Yeah. Have you heard of the Midnight Jackal?
I've heard the name. It is a member of the Inner Circle. We have not yet quite established who the Darkness are. Onyx came and watched the show. It was quite exciting. It is getting very good. That's all I have to say at this point. One little update I will share with you that you would most certainly be interested in is I've recently heard that the Iceborn Orcs are close to conquering Zaymor. This is not good news.
They're that far over here now?
They are indeed. refugees from that region have been moving towards Kyrid and Nistudor, and it sounds like that the area is likely to fall to the Iceborn even as soon as this week.
What did they conquer? Sorry, what was the name?
Zamor.
Zamor. It is the most far
Northeast.
eastern region. Yeah, capital city. The way that Easterly is divided up, all of those are capital cities for a region.
Yep.
The regions don't really border against each other. There's a lot of just free land in Easterly. Those would be the regions would be similar to kingdoms in the protected lands.
This one's like right on the cusp of that full desert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting into the Barrens there. It's
Yeah.
right on the edge of where you enter into the Barrens.
There's always so much happening. Balthus?
Brathis.
Brathus? Sorry.
Yes.
Put it in the chat.
Oh yeah, that's right. Brathus. What do you think we should focus on? Because right now we have, as we told you, this Githyanki general, and he wishes for us to help take him to a portal in the Shattered Lands, and then we could also get special magical personal weapons and things like that. But if these Zamor people are in trouble, like, is there a plan to help them? Do you have plans for that? Or...
It is my understanding that the Vanguard are already there assisting as best they can. This is why there were not Vanguard available to anything else that is currently going on, and why we felt it so important to come here to San to see, we being the Penumbras, to see if there was something that we could do to get at Onyx and this Darkness bunch.
Okay, great.
As for you, the general has seemed to accomplish much in the past. I would certainly assist him in any way in taking another chance at destroying the Githyanki.
Yes, I think taking control of these portals is probably the most strategically important thing to do. Okay, I'm glad to
hear...
If
the Vanguard could take control with the Githyanthor help of the portals, it would make a great difference to the Githyanki's ability to assist the Dooms in any way.
Yes. Okay. Good. Then I guess we will carry on. Was there any other information we needed, Douglan? You wanted to ask?
No. Brafis, if you could just sort of help, I know your network are masters of getting out false information.
Oh, yeah.
We're hoping to keep the Githyanki off the general's tail. So if you could, let the word out that he's hidden somewhere. I don't know, pick a place that's hard to get to, but one that we'll never go to. We can use all the edge that we can get. I hope that makes sense.
Absolutely. We will do our best to redirect it. It sounds to me that maybe the general thought it best to head into the thick of battle. One is hard to find there.
Good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
You are the master of this sort of thing.
I'm pretty good, yes.
Must say there's been many times now on our adventures where we really wished you were around to help us.
I do miss our adventuring, and I do look forward to getting back to it, but my first must always be the Penumbras.
Oh, of course. I mean, there's so much happening now that it was basically necessary for us all to kind of split up and do our things. We even heard from Lafferty at one point.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, from in his, wherever his strange...
And Landis? What of Landis?
We haven't had a chance to speak directly with Landis yet, but he is... Yeah, Uncle has him doing something. I can't remember now.
He's back in the Sea of Sand looking for more double star diamonds.
Oh yeah, the red devil stars are there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nightingale. Aki's engaged.
Oh, and Douglan, how do we feel about that?
Well, I'll let you know when I actually let myself feel anything about it.
Oh, I have a question for you. It's a little bit unrelated to this, but do you know how any of the other kingdoms might be feeling about this upcoming war council
Oh,
thing?
great question.
Where
You mean
early
in the
first?
protected lands?
Yes,
Have you heard
Evandor
any?
has sort of sit down the gauntlet.
I do not know much. I was able to glean a little information from Thrush during our last update. It appears that the kingdoms are surprised at what King Evandor has chosen to do. It is assumed that the usual allies of Evandor will vote to join them, but the others are still an unknown.
Okay.
Do you think they're under any doom influence?
Well, if one looks at what happened to Evandor, who knows?
Well,
This is just the kind of thing that would weaken a region to allow for these other influences to slip in and start to take hold. Oh, who knows? It's very terrible right now. Okay.
You you are closer to a concern than you probably realize, Kogaan. Nobody knows for sure where the Iceborn orcs will attack after they have taken over Zaymor,
Okay.
but most are betting on they will travel through to Xanthrum and the steppe.
Oh,
The protected lands are in a disarray over this. It would be much easier for the Iceborn to move into the protected lands than if they were better united, does it not?
okay. Yes. Okay. Douglan, I'm starting to see a chain of events that we need to follow now.
indeed. It's not a coincidence.
Mm-mm. I'm feeling like we help General Verimok into the Shattered Lands and get him on his process, and for us to take these trials to better prepare ourselves. And then by then, it will probably be close to time to join, be a part maybe of this meeting, this Kingdom War Council, and try to maybe unite the lands so that this battle doesn't happen, so that we can warn, have people
Yes.
protected, and maybe even help out in Easterly. That would be the best thing, is to send reinforcements from the kingdoms over to Easterly. Anyways,
That might be a tall ask, but
that's a
at
few.
least
Yeah,
Not having
and
our
just as a
attention.
historical reminder, Douglan, that's what that group from Xanthrum were trying to do way back early in the campaign, is they
like
were actually
third episode or something.
they were petitioning all the kingdoms to
Oh, so this is coming back around from like
Yeah.
early
Yeah.
on.
from
Damn.
like episode 5 for
It
session
was
5 or
early
6.
on.
There was a group of 4 soldiers
Delegates.
from Xanthrum that were trying to petition all the kingdoms in the protected lands because they feared this was where things were going.
Cool. More cool character backstory stuff for new characters, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
From the East.
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
what
I can't
about you
spend
tonight,
too
Jim?
much more time here. We need to keep the illusion going that that Braffus had its meeting with you two, and you're on your way. But I do promise to update you better on what is going on here. I will do this through the penumbras to Landis's uncle, and
Grandfather.
you can touch base. Or sorry, his grandfather. And
Sorry, I always forget to.
that you said uncle, and that's
I know.
stuck in my
I
head.
don't know why I always think it's uncle, but it is grandfather.
It is grandfather. Yep. I will ensure that messages get back to Obadiah. And you can get those updates. I do believe he has been able to contact with you before.
Yes. Nightingale, watch your back. I know you will. But there is someone asking about you, so please be careful.
Oh, I do hope so.
Maybe that's a part of his back.
Is there any place you'd recommend that we visit while we're here? I heard they're experts of crafts.
Everything here that you find in Tisan, I've learned you find most everywhere in Emathan. They ship their stuff all over the place. If you look at the bottom, there's a little label that says "Made in Tisan."
Did we watch your show, or do we know it all already?
You can watch the show if you want, but I do believe the general has important business for you.
That's true. Besides, knowing you, it's probably some 4-hour super epic that,
Yeah.
takes forever.
And you probably made yourself the hero.
Yeah.
I'm not even in it.
No Nightingale's in it, but like the characters probably like got big rousing speeches and all the clever plans.
Oh, big songs. Big songs.
Yeah. It's a musical too.
It's a musical. It's a comedic musical.
Yeah, maybe we should go on that way.
Hey, Uli said it was a good show.
I know we do. No, we better go.
Okay, great. Thank you, Nightingale. I mean, Raphis. It's been
Good luck, my friends, and I will promise to keep in touch.
Kogan's getting a little teary-eyed.
Yeah, Douglan's gonna give him a big hug.
Douglan, I think I caught your allergies.
I'm telling you, it's going around.
It's dry in his face.
It's totally, yeah.
It's very dry here.
All right, head back.
Okay, you make your way back, eventually to the docks. Flag down your ride back to the Stargazer, and the Stargazer
is under attack. It's on fire. Wyvern everywhere.
No.
Oh, did I share those notes by mistake? All right, and the Stargazer takes flight. Where are you headed next?
Well, we did talk about going to Windrest to just warn Ferda and Obadiah about the increased efforts to find Ferda and the staff.
I mean, we could, calling rocks that, no?
Do we have sending stones to them? Rocky Talkies?
Murfitts does with Obadiah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, we can just do that. Yeah, we can just do that.
Murfitts has had one. That's how Obadiah got a hold of you guys to let you know about Dragana.
It's a long flight to the Shatterlands.
It will be 3.5 days of travel to get to that area in the Shattered Lands, the eastern side of the Shattered Lands.
Douglan's definitely going to want to spar with the general.
Ooh, cool.
Oh, nice.
Are there any stops we need to make along the way?
I mean, we decided not to go after those magic items, right?
I think
the ones that were kind of close by.
Yeah, I mean it's along the way, but like if you look at the map, it's up to you guys.
My thought is that we don't need them right now.
Yeah, it's not really.
It's still there. You know where it is.
It's there. Yeah. We know that 2 of these legends that we've uncovered have turned out to be true, and that they're available to us should we need them at some point.
Yeah.
AKA another party member that might need something cool like that or whatever.
Perhaps.
You know what I mean? Then we can always revisit them. But I think the potential of us getting these powerful magical weapons through the Githyanki ritual is too amazing to pass up. And and we need to get this done before that War Council thing.
Yes.
Yeah, because I think we have 21 days.
That's like a 7 days round trip.
Yeah. At this point, it's probably more like 19 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. And by the time you spend whatever time, it could be a while.
It'll be less than a Emathan week.
Alrighty. You want
to see Maggie or your family before we go all the way up there? No? Okay.
It wasn't that long ago since you guys were. It was
Yeah.
only a few days ago.
Plus,
Just check.
they're just talking about the wedding. I don't want any part of it.
Okay. The trip, as you get, a couple of days into it, the weather gets worse and worse. They are definitely in the early grips of winter.
Oh, snap.
Up in this more northern region of Emathan. So the
Fly lower.
The Stargazer is meeting with a lot of cold rains, sleet, sometimes snow. It is getting to be winter up here. During the trip, Captain Murfitz approaches the two of you, and he says, "Gentlemen, I'm wondering. I don't know how long you'll be in the between, but we're going to be quite close to Nome, and it might be a good opportunity to give the crew some downtime. And then once we hear from you, we could come back and get you. What do you think?"
Oh, sure, of course. I mean, you can't take the airship past a certain point anyways. We'll have to go...
Yes, I have spent some time with the general, kind of zeroing in. The general, it's interesting. He meditates and he can see the portals. It's quite interesting. But anyway, we've kind of narrowed down the area, and unfortunately, I'm guessing it'll probably be a couple of days of travel on foot to get to this area that the general believes you need to go to.
Yes, no problem. Get us close, and you can go up and do your R&R, as it were.
Yes. Oh, that will be fantastic. The crew has not had any in quite some time.
No, we'll just do the usual, contact you on the Rocky Talkie, and, get back.
How long do you think it'll take once you drop us off? Like, what's the time frame?
For us to get to Nome, or for you to get to where you're going?
For you to get to Nome from...
Yeah.
Oh, we'll just be a couple of days to get to Nome.
Okay. So we'll be on our own for a while. Okay. Not a problem. You well earned. Tell the crew, well earned. Are we square? By the way.
Oh, yeah, we have mercenary costs and things.
Let me see where you're at. You'll have let me bring up. Yeah, you're on the 6th. Sorry, you're on the 9th day of a week. So, yeah, you will have owed them their money again, which I can't remember how much. We'll sort that out later. I'll make a note.
Well, we'll definitely pay them as they go on leave, so they all have full purses to spend.
Oh, yeah.
And...
Yep. Tumble Thump and the ship's crew will all get paid. All right. After 3 what turned into fairly miserable days of travel towards the end, Captain Murfitz, so you're just east, west of the mountains there. They get as close as they can to the point where the helmsman is starting to feel the ship is getting hard to control because the chaotic magic from the Shattered Lands is starting to affect the ship. So they put the ship down, and you two, the general, and I would assume Hanu is coming with you on this one.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
All right. The 4 of you depart for this portal.
Are we kind of on the shore where that forest sort of trickles down to the...
No, you're actually just
I'm looking at the Githyanki.
Yeah, you're the forest area right just to the west of the mountains. Yes.
Yeah.
The dot is just in the mountains a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. So we'd land like right down below, so the edge of the. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, and the general figured it'd be a couple of days on foot to get there. You got to do a little bit of finding your way
No
there
problem.
through the mountains.
We are
Because
fit.
the general's never approached this portal from this way before, so.
Cool.
But he can meditate, and he describes it as it's like in the darkness he can see a light. And if he just orientates himself to that light and then opens his eyes, he knows that's the direction that you need to be moving towards. So you got to build a bit of a built-in navigation system.
General, are you familiar with this area of the between?
On the between side, I am, yes.
Yeah, I'm just curious what it looks like on the between side compared to here, because it seems like it's like a mirror world, but are there trees as well?
There is. It is a a forested area very similar to what we are traveling through now.
Cool.
All right. You head into the mountains. The weather is equally as terrible as it was on the last days of your arrival into this area. It's a long, cold slog through the mountains. I think you guys have winter clothing, and you're able to set up the general in some warm clothing as well. I think you had some before, didn't you?
We had desert clothing for sure. Clothes, desert. Well, whatever. Easy enough. We could have bought some.
Yeah. We'll just
much money.
Yeah, exactly. You could have, knowing where you're going. We can just say that you made sure in Tasan you had everything that you needed.
Cool.
So if you just want to take off the appropriate money and give yourself winter clothing if you don't already have it in your inventory.
Sure. 1,000 copper pieces.
No, I have it. I have clothes, travel, and winter gear.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
The original 4 got it when they went into the wilds for the first time.
Cool.
Yeah. So Kogaan, you guys got yourself set up in the sand.
Cool.
So after so what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly get you as a group. Whoever wants to roll a couple of survival checks for me. And just to figure out, you can get help if whoever's going to roll.
Yeah.
Same.
What are you? I'm a plus.
Well,
3.
each roll 1.
I'm
then.
+5.
Ooh, I'll help him.
Okay.
That's okay.
I'll help him.
Oh, with advantage then? So
yeah.
15.
Oh,
hey!
Nice. Damn.
We are so survivable.
All right. So the first day of travel, that evening, thanks to the group's fantastic survival skills, you're able to make a very nice camp, very comfortable night. Everybody rests well, and let's get a second one.
We dropped a deer. We got all this deer meat.
Deer meat.
Yeah, 14 is good.
Strikes again.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so you guys make the very best. The general is quite impressed with your survival skills for the trip.
Nice.
Towards late afternoon on the second day, you arrive at what the general says is the entrance to an old temple. Inside of the temple is where the portal is. and you'll need to go in there to get access to it. The general explains a lot of what is now considered strongholds in the older days, and nobody really knows who built these portals between and Emathan, but there were temples on the outside to Newell, and many of them got converted into strongholds at a later point.
On the between side or this side?
On this side.
Ooh.
Yeah. At one time in history, these portals were built into temples. This one on this side is still the old temple. It's never been converted into a stronghold.
General?
Yes.
Many years ago, perhaps. Were the Gith? They start on this side. Were they forced to go to the between side, or where does your Gith people originate?
The general smiles and kind of shakes his head a little bit, and he says, "We would also like to know, Kogaan."
Oh, I see.
There is a point in our history where we all come to recognize that we were in service of Newell. But there is no history for us before then.
I see. Okay. Well, I'm sure you would be welcome on Emathan if you needed to leave this place. It might be challenging to make a new country for you or something. I do not know how that would work, but I would invite you if it was up to me.
Okay, gents, I am going to plop you guys onto a map here.
Yay!
I love when I plop onto a map.
Just plop it around.
When you plop onto a map. All right. Get you on the map here, and then I will share the map with you.
I wonder if this temple on this side is occupied by Morgith or Dooms or something.
Something nasty.
Maybe not. Well, no, it's on their map. It's on their map, so they must be here. Honestly, at this point, I think I'd rather fight wyverns, Like, at least they don't make my brain hurt whenever I get hit by one.
I think we need, Magneto's helmet.
Magneto's helmet. Helmet of mind shielding.
All right, I just need to get our map in place here for studio audience.
The wind is making me cold. I'm not cold, but the wind always, just the sound of it, it's like a cold thing.
All right.
Look at all the asbestos on the ground.
Okay, so I think you guys got that okay. You're good.
Yeah, that's great.
All right, so you arrive. You can see the entrance into... this is basically a kind of a mountainside here. Just not too far inside, you can see a pile of bones. Possibly humanoid.
Great. Well,
now, what are we doing for light sources? So we introduce
Drift globe.
Drift globe. Do Gith have dark vision?
All right, add a drift globe in there.
Got its own thing.
No, they don't have
Okay.
dark vision.
Well,
somebody will need to have lights.
Gonna drift globe it.
Okay, I will add Douglan's little drift globe floating there.
Nice. I have exceptional dark vision, so I don't mind taking the lead again.
What is the range on the drift globe again? Remind me.
I think it's like a light spell. So
Like
20 and 20, but I'll double check.
Like a
so
light
40
spell?
feet out, like 40 feet out, right? And like 20 of it is dim light, and then the closest 20 feet is normal light.
Okay, so I will drop the
Yeah,
light.
basically it's like you cast this light spell, so
Okay,
bright.
so the drift globe now has a light spell on it. So
Cool. Yeah, it's 20 and 20.
okay.
Cool.
Cool beans.
Okay, well, I will go in first. Boop, boop, boop.
All right.
I'll examine these bones, see if there's like any markings, like big chomp marks or broken bones or anything.
So give me a investigation check, please,
Sure.
and thank you.
My brain is very powerful. You will soon see.
About the only thing you're able to determine is these these bones are reasonably fresh.
Oh, okay. Fresh bones. They still got like
Oh
bits
boy.
of meat on them and stuff like that.
Kogaan, as you are standing there,
Hmm?
deep inside of the tunnel before you, you hear a little sound.
Oh, just a little roar.
It's the little one.
Just a little one from somewhere inside.
Hmm.
Just to
step back
remind you.
Does it sound draconic?
No, it does not.
Okay.
It is some other deep, growly voice. It is not draconic in nature.
I come back up to
Douglan,
the entrance. Okay,
Douglan
everybody.
says to Kogon, that sounds like Jackie in the morning.
I think sometimes you are rude to Jackie. I don't understand why, but maybe
Why
it's
she
some
likes
sort
you.
of human ritual for men to complain about their wives or something sometimes. But okay.
Okay, guys, I'm just going to take a quick pulse check here. So we are 10 to 11.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, something growling in there is the potential for combat. Do you want to keep going?
I can. It's up to you.
Your call, man.
Egan.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good to keep
All right.
going. Yep.
Let's crack a line.
Unless it's Justin as a werebear in the game.
No, I'm good. I'm good to keep going. I just wanted to make sure everybody else was, because
I've
our
been working
11
a night
o'clock
shift.
is
I'm
11 o'clock
cracked.
is our exactly 11 o'clock is our pulse check. So I just thought I'd
Cool.
make sure before
Cool.
we. Not saying there's anything in there you're going to have to fight or anything, but
It's a nice bear. Yeah.
it's a very nice bear.
All right.
All right. Well, everyone be prepared to fight something monstrous. Is that okay with you, General?
Of course, we must go this way.
Okay. Hanu, stay near the back, maybe. Just,
Can I send the drift globe like in, see if we can't draw it out? Kogan, perhaps let's take a step back or two. So you're not the only one getting chewed upon.
Sure.
And let me see if this drift globe will draw it out.
Can you send it out?
I think so.
Yeah, remind me your ability
Does it
to
just
control
follow?
said. I thought it just followed myself. Too.
Maybe it just follows, guys. Because I'm not really magically inclined.
And then you can cause it to cast daylight or something. There's that in there, but
drift globe. All right. Just thinking about it. Was about if you are within 60 feet of you, you can speak a command word and cause it to emanate the light or daylight spell. Once used, the daylight spell can't be used until the next dawn. You can speak another command word as an action to make the illuminated globe rise into the air and float no more than 5 feet off the ground. The globe hovers in this way until you or another creature grasp it. If you move more than 60 feet from the hovering globe, it follows you until it is within 60 feet of you. It takes the shortest route.
okay. So technically, it doesn't even follow that close. You carry it around and then you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
cool.
I could sort of.
Yeah, I mean you can carry the drift globe. Like
I
you can kind of push it along with you.
Yeah.
I envisioned that anyway, that you can like have it in your hand and you could let go of it at any point.
Like a balloon.
And it would just continue to float there.
Yeah.
And then if you moved away from it more than 60 feet, it would just start to follow. Does that seem
Perfect.
reasonable to everybody?
Works for me.
Yeah.
sure.
Works for me.
Because of one of my runes.
So I'm always just going to keep it close by to you,
Sounds good.
assuming you're just kind of holding it and you can let go at any point and it'll just float there.
My Onique rune, my wisdom rune, gives me a passive dark vision up to 120 feet. So that's why I was suggesting I take the point, because I will be able to see quite a ways down.
Okay. Yeah, since we can't use the drift globe as a lure.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Unless the general has something up his sleeve, some sort of magic familiar thing he possesses or something like that.
Let me double check. He's got a few spells. No, nothing that will really be of use in this particular.
Cool. Well, we should stay relatively close to each other, and yeah, start making our way.
All right, Kogaan.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, bug friend here. Everybody, you told Hanu to hold up. Okay, Kogaan. So the tunnel kind of heads a little bit southwest.
Okay.
And just shortly ahead of you there, there are lots more bones.
More bones.
Lots more bones.
More humanoid-looking bones?
It's a mix. Like, some of it looks like it's probably game animals. There's a few there that look like they may be humanoid in nature, varying sizes. The thing that catches your attention from here, Kogaan, is far down in the cave, something very large is moving in a little alcove. You can't catch a really good look of it, but it seems to be trying to very poorly hunker itself into this little alcove.
Okay.
You presume it's trying very poorly to hide.
I was going to say maybe turn off the drift globe and we try to sneak in, but that's probably a bad idea.
Well, I can put it in my pocket until I need it, but I can't see otherwise.
Right.
The only person that has dark vision, Kogaan, is you.
And Hanu probably. But
Oh, yeah. Don't be selfish.
okay. Yep. No problem. We will just continue forward. Making our way. Go a little bit back. Oh yeah. It's
all right.
Big. Sounds big.
Kogaan.
It's just a pixie with a giant megaphone.
Yeah.
Like
it's got a spell that gives it a
magic
deep
mouth
voice. All right, Kogaan. This thing that is hiding shows itself. It's probably 9-10 feet tall.
Oh yeah.
So the tunnel you're in is about 7 feet high.
Okay.
But the room ahead of you, which is again just full of bones on the floor, it looks like it has a significantly higher ceiling. This thing steps out of this alcove and it stands up. It's 9-10 feet tall. It is this big greenish gray skinned creature. But what immediately catches it has multiple heads, and its body is just a mess of what looks like a scar, but it has another face coming out of where the scar is, or down
Yes.
here, it's got like a little nub of a hand coming out of where it looks like it. It's just this hideous looking thing.
General, are you sure this is the temple to the portal? Some sort of flesh golem thing.
This what?
You said golems. I was expecting like stone or steel or something.
All right. Just
Everyone.
hang on there.
Yeah, we wouldn't be. I wouldn't be like 30 feet ahead of everyone.
No.
Move it together.
Move to where you think you would be, having followed him, Douglan, and I'm just going to move everybody else in place there.
Yeah, I think about there would be appropriato.
Your light globe is with you. General is there. Hanu is there. Okay. Stepping out into the room
Ew.
is this very large creature, a dire troll. It is.
Dire
troll. Gross.
So, I believe. Just 1 second.
It's not a fight until the music's on.
I'm just going to share what this thing looks like with you.
A bigger version.
I mean, you don't have to.
Oh,
'cause it's
yeah.
really, really ugly.
Yummer.
I believe you have a face in your stomach.
Yeah, so that is what that thing looks like. It's got mouths and faces and little appendages sticking out of it all over the place.
Cool.
That's just gross, man.
That's just fucking gross.
Yeah, can't we fight like an angelic type of, something with a pretty face?
All right, and just to make it official.
Dun, dun, dun,
Oh,
dun.
that's not the one I want to use. I want to use this one. Alrighty. Let's roll for initiative, ladies and gentlemen.
Mwaha.
Yo, that. Ah, come on.
No, Douglan, no.
Good job, Douglan.
You did just
Going-
fine, son. Just fine. The
Bring down
the
your
light globe
fire.
did fantastic.
Nice.
All right, that gets us started with Douglan. Douglan, you have initiative. So this big thing is crawled out of this little alcove, growling and snarling at you all, and it is huge. It's like 10 feet tall,
All right.
standing in the room.
So I don't get him. I'm gonna go right there. Bonus action. Vow of Enmity.
Nice.
He points at it and says, Gath will not tolerate your presence any longer on this plane of existence. So I think I drag to target. Okay, it says Vow of Enmity, advantage attack, shift, drag to target. Okay. Shift, drag. Gonna do it.
You have target dire troll vow of enmity.
How about that?
Wow,
So now you'll automatically get the advantage rolls when you hit it.
That is correct, sir.
nice.
That is correct, sir. But I'm going to fume.
What are you doing?
I don't know what he
Gonna-
did there, but it seemed powerful.
I'm gonna chuck my javelin
Oh,
because, why not? All
why
right.
not? Why not?
Do. I had it. I know I had it. I know I did. There we go.
Well, speaking of magic weapons, there's a magic weapon.
So it's a. I'm gonna roll the attack.
Oh yeah, that's true. He could have always taken out that javelin and used it as a melee weapon, or
Yeah.
tossed it to me.
That's true.
You
Wow.
don't have to throw a
Nice.
javelin.
All right.
bad. Nice.
Alrighty, so that
I like
hit.
it growled. I love it.
So it
No saving throw, just lightning damage. And,
yeah, it does that plus that. So let me do the jam. This is the lightning damage.
Nice.
And then it does the javelin damage. Nice.
I like every time the word troll shows up, it makes that sound.
I think that's it, man.
All right. Well, Drift Globe doesn't get an attack.
Burns.
So our dire troll does. Okay, Mr. Dire Troll. It's 15 attacks.
Yeah.
That's not very
No,
nice.
I'm just kidding. The troll
luck,
makes
though.
5 attacks.
Yeah, lots of arms on it.
One bite and 4 with the claws of all of these
Jesus.
various appendages that are coming out of it.
It probably has reach, but I'm gonna try
Um,
to stop it 10 feet away.
It
Yeah,
does
probably.
have reach. It has
It won't be able to come into the corridor anyways. So.
a reach of 10. No, it can't move into the corridor where you guys are.
But I still want to
Kinda
hit it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh no, it can still block. We need to get it out of there.
So it's going to move to there, which is as close as it needs to be to. So this is. It gets 5 attacks against you, Douglan.
But I can use my sentinel first, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Technically. Smitenal. Nice.
I think I want to,
Mhm.
and I think I'm gonna put that up. I can do it on a.
You can smite on any
reaction
attack.
attack. Yeah. Okay. It's too bad I didn't have concentrated. Ooh, okay, let's see here. Partially resisted.
Hmm?
Okay. So 7. Yeah, plus half of that. Got it. Okay. So the radiant damage did it. Okay, good to know. We are not doing damage to it.
Well, half
Unless-
damage. Half damage. Not the end of the world.
Okay, all right. Because if you need a magic weapon, buddy, I'll give you a nice,
Well, if you want to, it would work great.
might have to.
Next turn around.
Indeed.
All right, you done there, Douglan?
Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. First attack on you. It
Oh, you should have
misses.
bonus action and put your shield up on the last.
I used it for the vow.
Oh, bonus action valve enemy.
Yeah.
All right, so it misses with its bite attack.
Plus 11. Holy stink.
Yeah, this is not gonna be good, people.
Okay, first claw attack. Hits.
Yikes.
Second claw attack.
Third. Oh no, bite. Yeah, bite first.
It misses. Nicely done, Douglan. Third claw attack.
Oh, it was a 2, but then
It's-
it wasn't.
And its final claw attack. This thing is just arms are flailing at you from everywhere, Douglan.
Gnawing on me pretty good.
It's with its final clawed attack. This thing is just a fury of claws coming at you.
Okay, let's see if I can shut down this fight. I would like to use my reaction to invoke my Onique rune and try to incapacitato this troll.
Sounds good.
Which is French for restraint.
Which is French for incapacitato.
That's looking good. This one always works for me. This one, the fire one that I want.
Yeah, this is like your one.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. Speed becomes 0, blah, blah, things like that. I'll read it in a second. So, got the incapacitato on him. Stone rune. Use your reaction. Unless it saves, it's charmed for 1 minute. While charmed in this way, the creature has a speed of 0 and is incapacitated, descending into a dreamy stupor. The creature repeats a saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on a save. And that's it. It's incapacitated. So no attacks. Can't move.
Nice.
I like
All
it.
right. That was my reaction. Carry on.
That was a fine reaction. So that's the end of the troll's turn.
Yeah.
Okay, Hanu at the back of the group.
Don't get in front of me, Hanu. Don't get in front of me.
You hear Hanu say, "I burn."
Okay, burn, but then get out of the way, I guess. Wait, is that possible? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I mean, the drift globe isn't really occupying a space.
No,
it's
it isn't.
like,
Oh yeah, so we can go back into that space after.
Yeah. You could get up beside Douglan.
That's right. Yeah. Okay.
Use his breath weapon, but let's see.
Basically, I'm gonna try to push this thing back with my mighty strength
5, 10,
on my turn, so we can get in
25,
there and.
30. Not fast on his feet. I can't get up behind you. Just. I'm gonna leave him there for now.
Okay.
He'll be able to move up, attack, and retreat next time round.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about all I can do there. And the general. How much? The general's kind of stuck back here.
You know.
All right, Kogaan.
Okay. So, because we're in a smaller space, I use my Dragon's Might, but I don't get big. Well, that's an auto feature there. Reducing. Back to normal size.
There we go.
Ish. I will move past Douglan there. And then I'm going to use one of my attacks to try to shove the creature back 5 feet.
Okay.
So it's a contested. He still gets to contest it. Well, no, he's incapacitated. How does
Probably
this
has
work?
I don't think he'd get to
disadvantage.
contest it.
So I can just
No.
push him back with
You
one of my
just push
attacks?
him back, yeah.
Sweet. So yeah, move him back 5 feet. Nice. And then I'll step up over here. In fact, I might even just go here just to make even more space. And then, yeah, I guess I'll start flailing away on this guy. Horse, yep. Because why not?
You don't have advantage with incapacitated?
No, it's not like that. He's not like completely out of it kind of thing. There we go. All right, Dragon's Might, and I'm gonna throw on the fire rune as well.
Nice.
It'll be a nice juicy roll. Oh, for fuck's
Oh my god.
sake. Fantasy Grounds hates me, bro. I swear to God.
That
Come
sucks.
on.
That
Give me
sucks.
a break. Okay. Now he'll save on the strength save, of course. He'll roll like a 20 or something. Yeah. Cool. All right.
So it can move again.
No, he can't. He's not out of his stupor. I just rolled the chains for the chains to grab him.
Oh, got it.
Nice save.
Okay.
So, yep. Cool. That's my turn. Bonus action. Well, maybe I'll action surge and hit him 2 more times.
All right, do it.
All right. Might as well. Do it!
God, man.
Here we go. Nice. Last attack. That's a miss. Alrighty, that's my turn.
Alrighty.
Top of the round. Top of the morning too.
Douglan, what do you got?
All right, I'm going to boop right there. I am gonna go. Sorry, Colin. I was gonna go back where the drift globe was, so
Oh, no
that's
problem.
fine. I'm gonna go right there. I still have.
No, you can move
My
back
bonus-
where you were going to go. I just moved.
Yeah, I want to go where the drift globe is. You know, kind of keep it by me, but I want to get.
Yeah, out of it.
I want to get more than 10 feet away from where it could not get through, unless it crawled. I assume.
Yeah, it
So-
has to drop and crawl through there.
Yeah.
To
But I'm gonna go where the drift globe is, if that's okay.
where it physically is right now.
Yeah, one
You
up.
wanna go
so
there?
right there. Yeah, there you go. I still have my bonus action. I'm gonna go into defensive stance. Great weapon defense. Where are you, buddy? Okay. Hopefully that kicks up my my AC. Okay, that's my turn.
Did you draw your shield yet? No, you haven't. Have you?
I have not, but I just
So many bonus actions.
yeah, dude, I have so many bonus
Okay,
actions.
so
it's
does-
ridiculous.
Does the dire troll get
Yep.
a roll now?
I'll,
Is it?
I'll drop the saving throw on him here. Dun, dun, dun.
Break the charm.
Break this.
Not today. He will remain
Yes.
charmed.
I guess I can't complain too much because this really shuts down the troll so hard.
Dude,
a creature with 5 attacks is getting 0. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's,
dude,
that's
I'm-
pretty effective.
it took out 2/3 of my hit points.
I'll
on
stop
one round.
bitching about my
Yeah.
poor fire rune.
Alrighty, that takes us to Hanu, who is good.
Get him, Hanu.
Got some barbecue in mind.
Douglan's gonna say in Draconic though, don't go too close and get back behind me.
Well, he only has to go to there to hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
To hit him with his breath weapon.
Apex of the breath weapon. He should get triple the damage.
Sure. All right. Save attempt.
Oh,
He says Yol, which is fire.
yeah.
Come on, big damage here, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. No, still.
Even half on the fire. Interesting.
We saved the saving throw.
Ah, interesting.
All right, and then let's see, that was 5, 10, 15, 20,
Yeah, the incapacitated, it's not like
30.
he's not like he's stunned. You know what I mean? It's
No.
different than stunned. So he's
Yeah.
still like semi-aware. You know, you just can't attack. He's a, you know, but he's like able to kind of quasi-defend, right?
Yeah.
Like,
All right, that's
It's more
it.
like a mental
It
thing.
for
Yeah.
Hanu takes us to the general.
oh yeah,
Let's
general.
go in
My
these.
big boy.
Yes.
Step and attack with his
Mm.
multi-attack. First attack against the troll. Come on, buddy, big damage here. Hits with his first attack.
Oh yeah.
Ah, yeah. Hits with his second attack.
Dude, silver and
Damn.
psychic.
He's cutting this thing some new openings to grow faces
Ooh.
in.
Damn, dude. Can you live with us forever, General?
All right, Kogaan, what do you got?
All right. Well, first things first. Another big flaily swing.
Nice!
All right. Yay me. With the Dragon's Might. 4 1s.
Don't say it.
Oh, we're good. Not bad. Not bad. Okay.
Well, it wasn't
And
4
then-
ones.
No, it wasn't 4 1s. And then I will breathe fire upon him, just like Hanu did.
Nice.
God, another D20 on a dexterity saving throw? Give me a break.
But at least he's not doing it on his attacks, so.
That's true. But still, something's up with fantasy rounds. I swear to God. Was it a built-in?
It's the best extension I ever bought. Unbeknownst to you guys, I just predetermine every roll.
There you go.
That's action. Or attack. Do I want a bonus action anything? I think I'm pretty good with him locked down right now, so. That's my turn.
Alrighty. That takes us back to the top. With Dougie.
Doodly-doot.
From the famous Are We All Doomed?
Nice.
Getting angry.
Ooh, a big 3, guys. Look out.
Yeah.
Nope. That's a miss, but we're gonna bonus
Butt spear attack.
butt spear.
Nice.
And then fall back.
Cool.
That's my turn.
Right.
Damn. Alright, Mr. Okay, now the drift globe makes a vicious
Drift
attack.
globe. Get in his eyes. Go.
Alright. What's our dire troll get to do this time?
I don't know why I did that.
Come on, one more round.
What's
One
going
more
on here?
round.
Roll the save. Oh, I got it. Sorry, I grabbed the wrong thing. What the heck is happening here?
Is he targeted still?
Yeah, you probably lost the target.
No, well, he should have been targeted still. There we go. I don't know what's going on there.
Oh,
Yay.
are you even kidding me?
Sweet.
I was gonna destroy you all with this guy.
Oh, man.
Anything Ralph has something against me.
Alright.
Dude, trust me, it's better to have this guy
Hanu.
15 attacks.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm feeling good. Don't worry. Incapacitado comes in clutch once again.
Yeah.
Not gonna complain. This is
Yeah,
my
I'm-
most effective rune by far in the
Yeah.
whole campaign. Yeah.
I'm back 1, by the way, Colin. I don't know if you saw the move there.
I didn't, thank you. Trying to roll for the breath weapon here, but
I just roll a d6.
yeah. Strange it wouldn't. I would just roll a d6. And there he is.
So close.
No, that's all he needs.
Oh, really?
Yep.
5 or 6?
5 or 6.
Sweet. I thought it was just a 6 as young dragon or baby dragon. 5 or 6 is great.
Recharge on a 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Hanu will
Burn
move
him.
forward for another little roast.
Burn him.
Hey, if he gets another nat 20 on a dex save against a fire
He's got to
breath,
move in a
then-
little closer this time, not to scorch anyone else. He's going to move right up to here. That was 5, 10, 15, 20. All right. Let's see if he saves this time.
No. Then nat 20s, I quit.
I mean,
He saved
18.
again.
That's all right.
Big rolls here, Hanu.
Damn. Hanu, your breath weapon's very powerful.
All right.
Great.
And he's going to move back 5, 10. That's his full movement, so that's as far back as he can go.
I think
The
Vermont's
general will dice and slice some more.
Oh shoot! No, he's in 10. He gets the save. I should probably
General.
get in the habit.
A couple of big
taking
slices here.
Nice.
First is a hit.
Yeah, that guy hits heavy, man.
He
Oof.
hit hard. Well done, everyone. Silly troll.
Ooh.
Cool. Well, that's my first troll, and it was a really nasty one.
I forgot one round of giving it hit points back, but that's okay. It wouldn't have made that big a
Well,
difference.
I think we managed to do fire damage to it every time.
Well, this troll regains 10 hit points at the start of each of its turns. I remembered the first couple of times I missed once, but that's okay.
Unless it takes certain damage, though, right?
No. So if the troll takes acid or fire damage, it regains only 5 hit points at the start of the turn.
Gotcha.
So the Hanu round, I just gave it back 5 because it took fire damage. That the troll dies only if it's hit by an attack that deals 10 or more acid or fire damage when the troll has 0 hit points. It ain't dead.
Oh.
Except Hanu killed it. Because
Okay.
it took fire damage that round.
I
was like, oh, that would be such a
round
killer.
Too, I breathed fire on it that one time, and I had the fire chain.
Yeah, so I probably, because I gave it 10 the one round.
Yeah.
But yeah, I almost forgot all of its regenerative capabilities.
Sorry for locking down.
But hey, that's what it's all about.
Dude,
that's what it is all about.
I mean,
if you can't lock down killing machines like this, you're going to get killed. So
yeah, I got, as I said, 2/3 of my HP were gone in one round of attack.
This creature worried me. You know, because it had the capability of killing you guys, but that's what it's all about.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So I didn't get a chance to use it, but just for shits and giggles. So this thing has something called Whirlwind of Claws.
Oh, Whirlwind of Claws, cool.
Yeah, so each creature within 10 feet, and if it ever came back, that's what I was going to use against Kogaan and so you have to make a DC 19 dexterity saving throw.
I would have failed.
Or you take 8d10 slashing damage.
Oh my god.
I would have had to roll a 20. A 20 to... Oh no, we had the protection or... Oh no, because you were out of the way.
You were out of the range.
Out of the range.
Yeah. Like this thing is a killing machine, and you did what you had to. You locked it down. It's awesome.
Yep.
I'll
take one more if you got
want another
it.
one? Yeah, I was just gonna ask where you're at, which if you wanted another one or not. Let's do another one still.
If it doesn't blow it up, sure.
I'm at 4 uses so far out of 10, so
yeah, let's choose one more and then
right.
I can heal myself for the rest.
For fuck's sake.
It's all right. 3 points is better than 0 points.
Like baton fighting on you. Just like
Nicely done, gentlemen.
Very cool.
Well, this monster literally falls backwards, smashing into the wall behind.
Nice.
And
any shiny things in its little lair here? Look around.
Well, you'll have to search now, won't you?
Dig through bones. You never know who got eaten by this thing and what they may have left behind.
I mean, it's payday for the crew. We got to find some cash here, man.
In searching around its nest there's some coins mixed in. Looks like a little bit of gold, silver, and copper mixed in with the nest. You can,
with entrails and
yeah, you can go after it if you want.
I'm not that desperate. We have lots of gold, so.
But you don't see anything else in this area. If you guys want to move into the room where you think you would be now done as searching, don't move all the ways into the other room quite yet.
Oh, sorry.
Kogaan. Just
into
the main
here.
room
Okay,
here.
okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
drift globe in here.
This troll is starting to smell.
Is there a passage to the south and the north?
Nope. So to the south, that's where this creature's little alcove and nest were.
Oh,
that was the area that it was tucked into when Kogaan first saw it. This, you can see this room here was carved out man-made. It's nothing very fancy. And then the room continues on to the north.
So I'm just going to end my dragon's point here.
I think I'm going to... I will do...
And then you can just move yourself as you see fit through here.
I'm going to give myself 10.
Kogaan, in the distance towards the east.
Portal-y in there.
You can see what appears to be the portal. In the bottom left section of it, there is, right up towards the edge of the portal, you can kind of see this glowing edge of an area about the size, say half the size of a door, in just sort of a half circle. And it shines and glows and pulses a little bit. And it's dark on the other side of it, but you can tell you're not looking in the same place as beside it, if you're following me.
So basically, the portal is kind of active at the moment.
It looks like that's the area of the portal that is active. And it's because right beside where this little glowing edge is, you're looking at the back of the cave, but that spot looks somewhere else.
I see. So it's like the between side of this spot, potentially.
Yes.
General, maybe you should come up here and take a look. You know more about these portals than I do. Sometimes I wish Ferida was with us again, but...
The general kind of looks to Douglan and says, can you bring the light?
Yes, of course. I don't know why I'm talking like you.
It's okay. It happens to everyone. Sorry, I didn't mean to put it right on top of you there.
Yeah, just moving with it. There you go.
All right. The general kind of looks. Yes, that is the portal, and it does appear to still be open.
Great. So, do we just go through it then? Or what's the plan here?
Someone will need to go in and check that it is safe on the other side. I will go if there is light available to me. It does appear to be dark on the other side as well.
Well, maybe we just all step through together. That's maybe the safest. And then that way, if there's something bad on the other side,
It's not a big area. It's an area that only one person will be able to crawl through at a time.
I have a torch, so I don't. The drift globe is not a. Sorry, I don't think it's a concentration.
Or concentration.
He can take.
No, the drift globe.
It just lasts for X amount of time. And...
Yeah. He can take it, but within 60, it's going to come back to me.
Probably just get close. If we can see the other side, then light should shine through to the other side.
The general moves up to that area.
Me too.
Me 3. Listen, I'm going to give him a torch.
Well, you can bring the drift globe right up to the edge, and it'll shine light into that room.
Okay, then yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay.
I'll just move you to there.
Thank you.
Drift globe, it's shining light. So all of you can kind of crouch down there. Sort of envision the three of you are all crouched down with the drift globe shining light. there is a room similar size to what you're in now on the other side of the room. You can see a door on the far side of the room. The door is closed. The room on the other side appears to be empty.
Not as ruined as this one?
It is not in as great a shape as you would think, but it is not in as bad a shape as this side.
Gotcha. So maybe that on that side has seen little use as well, basically. This is more the remote place, probably. But
All right, gents, and I think that's where we'll wrap it up for this session.
Groovy.
Just before crossing over back into the between.
Mwah.
All right. Wow, great job on that dire troll. That was my whew, wonder how this is gonna go tonight. Because that thing packs a wallop.
Yeah, no.
So just before we close it up here. So that thing was doing on its bite attack, it is it's plus 11 to hit. It's 1d8 plus 6. But it also does 1d10 poison damage, so you can become poisoned from it. The claws all do 3d6 plus 6 damage, and there's 4 of those attacks. Jeez. But that whirlwind of claws is the one, 8d10. With a
is that a recharge ability?
It is, yeah. It's a recharge ability, a 5 or a 6. So, yeah, that could have been well done, Kogaan, to take control of that one. That was fantastic.
That was huge.
Unique strikes.
It makes up for all those ones.
It does. It really does. I know. I should have shut my bitch mouth, just like complaining like a baby.
Oh, no, all right, guys, I'm going to sign us out, and we can chat a little bit to finish up our night. Great first session back. And, we'll be back in 3 weeks to pick it up again.
All right.
I'll sign us out.